Okay, guys, we are live. Appreciate you guys tuning in today. For today's stream, I'm going to go over my trades, my personal thoughts, and theses. As always, guys, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I'm literally live trading. I've done this for many years on YouTube, live. Everything is completely live. Everything is my own thoughts. And you should always read the disclaimers in the description. So first things first, let's go over the disclaimers in the description so you can 100% see them and so you're 100% aware of the disclaimers at the end of the day. So this content in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Nothing in this video should be taken as financial advice, investment advice, or trading recommendations. Always do your own research and consult with a licensed professional before taking any financial decisions. We do not encourage, promote illegal, harmful, or copyrighted material. Any music, clips, or media used in this video belongs to their own representative owners for fair use commentary, criticism, and education. By watching this video, you agree to this. I'll be reading through this every few hours. That is a disclaimer. You will find that in the description. So I'll wait for a few more people to get in. Till then, you can see the live trade. Here you go. I'll leave it right there. And yeah, let's get the live chat up. I'll get in the VC with the boyos. I posted a thesis post as well, which I'll be sharing to you guys too. And I'll also get some music on as well for the boyos. Someone said 10 mil market cap soon. Inshallah, brother. God willing. God willing, brother. GMGN to all the mods. Guys, the mods have been putting in amazing work in the community. So make sure to say thank you to those guys. GMGM for everybody. So it's my birthday and I'm feeling myself. But appreciate you, bro. Thank you, bro. I'm happy for you, bro. Honestly, I'm happy for you. I genuinely think it feels great to finally work for the bags, you know? It feels great to finally work for the bags. Instead of like just naturally trading all the time. I don't know why my wallet tracking is not showing up for both ways, but I recently just brought this dip here. I don't know why it doesn't show. It shows here, so I brought this dip, bought all these dips, bought no extra like 4 or 5 soul, just now as well. I'm just trading the chart, see how it goes. I'm buying low, trying to sell high. That's the goal over here. I do think that we've only just touched 1 day, which is absolutely huge. I've been responding to posts inside of the community as well. This is the thesis post, as you can see. Top coin. It's been about a year since I've done one of these videos. I think the last one absolutely blew up. We got over like 40,000. So if you want to see the full post, please go check it out. I'll put the link in both the Twitch and the YouTube chat now. Go check it out. Give it a rate. It's already got 1,000 views, so I have a feeling it's going to do 20, 30 thousand. It's only been live 10, 15 minutes. It's got 1,000 views already, so it should do extremely well long term. I explained literally everything. A lot of people on news, so they might be confused about certain types of things, hold account, the flywheel of how we plan on growing it, actually how to take profit. I think taking profits is an important thing for anybody. I think everybody should take profits as thing goes along. You should buy low, sell high. And that's pretty much the best way to trade, in my opinion, as well, because that way you're going to survive for the long run. And also like the longer term visions and my personal opinions on the price targets and that type of stuff. Let's get some music in the hizzy in the house, and then yeah, I'll get in the VC, chat to the boys, and yeah, we see how the day goes. We're going to be doing some live trading as well. I'll see like kind of what the market's saying. There's been a few decent runners, 100, 200k. They have been heavy PvP, but we'll see how it goes with that. And I'm also going to be live bag working as well, guys. So make sure everything's transparent. It's all live, literally everything. So yeah, make sure, guys, make some videos of your own. You can go on TikTok. We've been mixing up the algorithm recently. Like, okay, are we gonna try trend on just general TikTok?
Excuse me?
Or are we gonna try trend underneath underneath like this is crazy. Guys, a G. Yeah, we're gonna trend underneath, or we're gonna trend like underneath the actual token name, you know. So we're testing different things, we're seeing how it goes. You can see there's a few posts already inside of there. And then obviously if you just look at like crypto, or if you look on the Shiro's post, Shiro's actually got a list of all the different people that he finds, free and paid, that are making posts inside of the community as well. So you can actually see right here, guys, we have a whole list. So that's 26,000 views, by the way. We have a whole list of different types of people consistently making content in and around the topic right here as well. Bunch of people, bunch of people. And I think it's good as well. Oh, we've already hit 1,000 views on the post. That's huge. Ugh. But 8,000 holders, chat. Let's fucking go, man. Feels good to be able to sleep on your bags, bro. Feels good to be able to sleep on your bags. We had another whale over here just by 30k. This guy just bought 34,000. That's huge. Good job for him. Someone said, finally. I know, right? We should tweet that, you know? There should be some tweets. I'll interact, man. Someone tweet. If you slept on your bags, let me know. If you're getting back in, let me know. 8,300 holders. Huge distribution. Very impressed. Very, 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 very impressed. Things been weird since Libra. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I think that is crazy that Hayden Davis got away with that shit, you know? I think that just goes to show you the state of the market, you know? Hayden's still out there doing his thing. It's actually crazy. We actually tapped all-time high, which is insane, by the way, already in the evening. So if you actually just look at the chart, just raw, you can see we tapped all-time high. This is huge. So another breakout today, in my personal opinion, as well. Holders look extremely good. You can actually see there is only, imagine this, 10 holders with more than 1% supply. There's only 10 holders with more than 1% supply. Yeah, there's multi-wallets. So maybe there's a few that are like connected. But all in all, it's pretty good. And you can see it on bubble maps. Anyone's like connected at the top 10. You can see I have all holders. Maybe there's a few. Not really. Look at the distribution, bro. Peep the distro. Look at that. Clean. So yeah, very, very, very impressed. I definitely think, you know, once we get everyone live streaming again and stuff like that, we see more momentum. I mean, we've seen 4 mil in my sleep. This is insane. Holder count is absolutely exploding right now at 8,300 holders. So yeah, everything for me personally as a trader looks very, very good. Doesn't look like they've lost hope. I actually brought the dip down here. I had some DCA orders in my sleep. I put DCA orders low and high. I put DCA orders here and DCA orders here in case we just like went fucking parabolic. So that's my personal opinion. And I also just DCA'd a little bit here as well. Because I just think risk to reward ratio from here is just super clean. Like risking 20%, and I generally think 10 or 20 is the target. So I think as a trade, this is very nice. Just as a separate trade for me personally. If you didn't notice, you can just trade the same chart. It's better once you have a coin like this with a lot of distribution to just trade the same chart, because the percentages are the same, just with a lot more liquidity and a lot more size, and distribution. So that looks good. While you were asleep, the community holds 2 more support. I know, right? It's fucking insane, bro. Like, this is a proper chart. This is a proper chart, man. GMGN Taz, how you doing, brother? Hope everything is okay. Higher Giga, literally the entry region. I'm gonna start bull posting. Let's go, bro. Let's go, bro. Always make sure to drop the CA. Drop tutorials as well. Show people how to, how to get started. It's the best way to grow an account. If you're looking to grow a social media, these are the best ways, man. You give people opportunities. You show people how to rock and roll. I think as a token, this is definitely a tier 1 token, man. 100%. I mean, it's Sunday today. It's Monday tomorrow, so probably Mexi and stuff like that tomorrow. I know they say there's some copyright stuff, but I don't know if it's that deep. We'll see. I've seen Mexi list some copyright, questionable copyright tokens in their time. Like if you're talking about IP and stuff like that, does Trump not count? I don't know if that counts because it's a meme, isn't it? Let me know in chat how you're doing now. How's everyone's day been? Probably go for another 10 hours today. Why not? Why not? Can I see your fib TPs? Sure, bro. So my plan is, first of all, I'm going to check volume protocol. You can see we held volume protocol a lot. This isn't just something which I'm just pulling out. I generally use this to trade because, as you can see, volume drives price. This is just how it works in all markets. It doesn't matter whether it's a 10K market cap or $1 billion market cap. Wherever the volume is, tends to be where the price goes. So you can see volume was here. This is where I brought extra. Nothing crazy. I only bought like 15 SOL, like 5 here and 10 here. Just DCA'd in. And you can see we went from the volume protocol to up 100%. So that was a good trade. I'm not clipping it yet, simply because I'm a top holder. So I don't want to clip until we have like big breakouts and can distribute a little bit more supply. I've been selling small as well, which is important. If you ever end up in a position where you're a top holder, that's how you make more money. The goal is to make more money, but also take profit. In terms of fib extensions, I don't really run with fib extensions too much. I mean, they do kind of play out though. Like this was the 1618 that they do kind of play out. So if we are going to respect it, then you have 7, 8 million and 10 million. Fib extensions for memes, sometimes they just all get knocked off. But I mean, low-key, we have been respecting the fib levels. So, and Fibonacci just maths anyway, so I do think it's legit. I used to use fibs a lot with the larger market caps. So you guys remember back in the day when we were doing huge trades, I used to use fibs a lot. Kind of slowed down with them because of multi-wallets and stuff like that. They kind of just messed up the fib levels. But I mean, this chart is respecting all levels. It's respecting volume protocols, respecting fib. Just in terms of a trade, I think that, yeah, like each million probably makes sense for me. Like a little bit at 6, a little bit at 8, a bit at 10. I only want to have like small amounts as we go up, we'll take like small amounts as we go up. Because it's always better to have a small piece of a big pie than a big piece of a small pie. That's what I personally think. I definitely think we can do 8, 9. I mean, PFP, etc. can do 8, 9. I know PFP got the Mexi listing with the speculation of like pump buying it and stuff like that. So I understand why it ripped up, but this has some of the best distribution I've ever seen. We've gained 300 holders in the past 10 minutes. That is insane. Let's see where we're at. Thank you for the new subscriber. If you're new here, make sure to like and subscribe. I actually had to post this a few times. I managed to get timestamps as well. So each question and query that people might have, let's say, okay, what's the flywheel? Taking profits, my targets. Opinion, why can this TikTok, the first TikTok coin to ever migrate? It's not a BTC trade, it's a token trade. So you can actually see also 6-7 is looking very good, by the way. So this is the trade. I'll leave this chart up. Okay, looking good for buy price. Personally, like I took this trade. It's whatever you want to do. But I took the trade personally. That's kind of my goal. Yep, agreed. This stream is for educational and entertainment purposes. Make sure to read the live chat for a disclaimer. Close to breakout, very close. I think we'll just continue to range a little bit. As we're getting into late American hours, but I think we continue. I think we continue. I mean, the whole team's awake now, so it should be good. Interested to know about the dev fees now. How did the dev fees work now? So the new dev wallets made 20K? That's crazy. Yeah, literally. It's weird that a lot of platforms aren't pro crypto because everything is going to be onboarded onto the blockchain soon, you know? I think it's just hard to distinguish the two, you know? Who is the new dev wallet? It's Jack. Jack has the supply now. Checking Twitter and stuff like that. Jack got it. Sounds like it's good. Yeah, bro. 100%. I don't think Monad rallies, bro. Honestly. I don't think Monad rallies. I think Monad's going to be like an XPO. It just kind of goes down early. What do I think Pump Fun? I think Pump Fun are doing their part, man. I think Pump Fun are doing their part. I just think that businesses move slower than what most people expect. Businesses don't move as fast as crypto, but they're thinking like 5-10 years in the future. A good business. How can I get in contact with the creator? Just ask in the community. Jack currently has the dev fees, so he's the guy to watch. There's a bunch of scalpers on the chart as well. It's a good chart to scalp, bro. I'm stable in a lot of my profits as well. I think I'm gonna wait and assess. After Bitcoin like this, I think it's important to wait and assess. I think a lot of people overtrade. Me too. I do that a lot, but now I'm just gonna chill, assess the situation, monitor the situation, as they say, and then we'll see how we go. I got some fresh clips come through. Woo! Bro, I got the craziest clip. Yo, this goes hard. What the fuck? This goes so hard. Chat, what do you think about this clip? Holy fuck! Holy fuck! Less than a month. Yeah, bro, I know it's your coin. If you literally just pay Dex, it's going to 5 mil. You've literally got the first ever TikTok coin to bond in the entirety of fucking crypto, bro. It's fucking huge.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Boom!
Holy shit.
Boom! Yo. Come on! If you dead, get boost.
Oh my god!
Holy shit! 40,000!
Oh my god, look at this shit.
I'm holding, bro. What is added 16 soul liquidity, bro? Whoa! Holy fuck! Holy fuck! Woo! That goes hard. Nah, chat, tell me that don't go hard, bro. Come on, man. That goes I guess what it said at the end, still holding. All right, next up is SEO optimization.
I truly think I just felt certain about the platforms right now. Picture this marketing team has to spare. They are going to push this shit to the fucking meme coin, and you definitely. He has been live streaming this meme coin for hours, constantly at over 1,000 viewers. This meme coin, and I want.
Big up. We need normies to see it. Bro, literally, we are the normies. Just need more people to see it. You know what I mean? The amount, yeah, literally, the amount of normie people that are seeing it is crazy. Post that video to X ASAP. I'm not going to post it on X. They're just haters on X. I'm going to post it on Instagram. That's where the love is at. I'll post it on IG. X low-key has all the haters, bro. But notice how, like, when we capitulated down to like 800K, I kept my composure, bro. I think that's the key thing. Like, if you actually believe in your narrative, you gotta just believe in the narrative. You know what I mean? No, this is legit a banger, mate. Yeah, I'll post it on TikTok as well. Where's my airdrop bugging? Interesting. Okay, gonna load that to IG. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising, bro. One thing I'll always say, guys, is I'm gonna run with this, and I'm happy with the profits, boys. Like, this is why you take profit a little bit on the way up, because now it's like I can run it, and I'm not scared of selling like a downtrend or anything like that. I'm chill, bro, and we just wait. We just wait. Do you know what I mean? If this doesn't run, I'll add from down here. If that don't run, we'll wait. We'll add again, and we'll see if we go back in an uptrend. Chill, bro. We cashed out already 45,000 in a day, so that's huge. Now I'm literally just chilling, billing. Hopefully we get some good trades come up on the traditional markets as well, as they say. I'm gonna post this real quickly. Holy fuck! Holy fuck! Yeah. Holy fuck! Holy. This will fail in a week. Brother, how many meme coins last longer than a week, bro? You guys show me the data, bro. That's how most meme coins offer a mind share. They don't last longer than a week. I genuinely think we have an opportunity that this lasts longer than a week, though, because people are going to be live, etc. I'll probably go live on TikTok too later on. Wait for Jack to go live. But I think there's a genuine opportunity for it to run. But it's a market, bro. Like, how many memes last longer than a week? I don't know. It's a market. That's how markets work. Markets move with mind share. That's why you take profits on the way up. You add when it goes down. Take profits on the way up. You add when it goes down. If you want to. That's personally what I do. And that's why I'm here today. Rich. You know what I mean? Wasn't always that way, bro. I was dead broke. Minus £2,000 in my bank, bro. Pounds, not dollars. Do you get it? And this type of stuff has changed my life, bro. It allows me to do what it wants to do. One thing I learned is life's about fucking trying, bro. Simple. You sit there, be negative, your life's going to be negative, bro. That's just life, isn't it? You be positive and your life's going to be positive, bro. The only true person that knows is the Most High, bro. You get it? GMGN, Perstonic, how you doing, bro? Why don't you give the trenches insider? It's not how it works. I literally caught this coin live. Insider coins are pretty much dead, bro. There were not that many insider coins left. Believe me, I would love to be. But whatever group them guys are in, add me, bro. I would love to be in there, bro. But personally, I'm just not in them circles anymore, bro. Do you know what I mean? I just traded it live. The clip's live. Do you know what I mean? The live me finding the coin is here, bro. So one of the things that people say, this is me yesterday. Coin to ever migrate. Yeah, just woke up. The first TikTok coin to ever migrate. So one of the things that people say at the start, and it's one of the things I've seen from new traders out there, they say, well, I've seen this narrative before, or, you know, why is it that it's like that? And, you know, if you've noticed, you know, tokens like PFP, which I'll get into more later, and tokens like Wojak, they've... Yeah, it's right there, bro. So that's a good thing about live trading, I suppose. I still think this is a good trade. You got about 30% risk. And then the next one's probably the next support. Trade is 8 to 3. So you get basically 8.3. So you get 8 to 1 ratio on a trade. It means you're risking 8 times. So your rewards 8 times your risk. This is a crazy clip, you know. It's a brazy music, this. Let me switch it up. Alright, chat, what we saying? What we saying, chat? That P&L is crazy, bro. Bless. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. I've caught larger trades before. I did 350 on the Docs wallet on Trump. Another like 200 on the side. I did a 600k on Dogecoin. That was crazy. I lost all of that. That was crazy. Look at Monad. I've seen Monad. I missed my short. I was supposed to short it yesterday. You can see 10%. 60%. I think Monad goes lower, bro, personally. That's just me, though. What the fuck is this? Meme coin, just a meme coin. Oh, he beat me in the order book, bro. You joking me, bro. Can't believe he just beat me into the order book. That's crazy. So you know, but he's got 3%. Yeah, early bunker, bro. Yeah, is that 6? I mean, I bought just a meme coin. I kind of like it. Wow, my TikTok just posted. You. Yeah, I think it's early on that meme coin. Again, simple ticker. I got some advice for you, bro. Look, if you're struggling with variance in crypto, the best thing to do is to look at your strategy unemotionally and look at the times when you went wrong and look at the times when you was really right. And then just try trim the fat on the times when you was really wrong. That might be holding too long. That might be invest like too much size, like you're risking too much size. There's a lot of reasons why you might be in that situation, you know. So I think that's one of the key things to watch for. That really helped me, bro. I've took big losses before in the past, and that's one of the key things. Is like one of my key things now, taking profits. Guys, I used to be the type of person where I would be like, oh, I don't want to take profits because how would that affect my personal brand? Or what this and what that. And what I noticed is if you don't take profits, people laugh at you for round tripping. And if you take profits, people call you a scammer. So I was like, well, what am I gonna do? One I leave with money, the other I don't. So I went with the other route. Remember, I'm a guy that burnt $2 million. Do you know what I mean? Let's not forget that. So you guys that remember that. And that's okay. That's like not gonna change, not gonna affect my life in any way. But I think that it's just important for those type of things. Hey, Google extensions. Yeah, that's the thing. You don't need any Google extensions and that, bro. You don't need like all these extra things, bro. I always say it to people, like, just keep trading simple, bro. You just need GMGN and that's it, bro. All you need is GMGN. Axiom. I don't personally use Axiom. I just think GMGN is the best exchange to use. I think it's got the best information. I think it's got the fastest like wallet tracking as well. It's just the best exchange, and it even integrates new stuff. Like when Monad came out, yeah, Monad was pretty shit. But if Monad had all the runners, you'd have to be on GMGN. So it's a bit long to like have 3 different terminals. I think it's a bit stupid. Like, why do you need 3 terminals? Do you know what I mean? Have you ever seen that picture where it's like, oh, somebody managing my 10 soul portfolio, and it's like 5 screens and stuff like that? People really get into that. Do you know what I mean? Wow, crazy question. Sure, bro. I'll break it down. 1 sec. So you asked, describe how your changes have been since your lowest point in life. So my lowest point, I would say in life, was probably when I was still trying to figure out how to make money. I got in this stage where I was trying to like literally everything to make money. I tried drop shipping, I tried penny stocks, I tried obviously trading, like trading futures and stuff like that. Nothing worked. Nothing. Even Amazon, FBA, nothing. And I hit this roadblock because I had 2 months left until I was about to quit university, right? Well, not quit, I was about to get kicked out. I had to ask myself the question, what am I going to do? Because time is running out. I can't sit around smoking all day anymore and watching Netflix. I have to make a decision. I'm getting older, right? So am I going to A, make this last year count at university and just scrape through and lock in? I've got so much work to do. Am I B, just gonna put that to the side and go all in on just one thing and just make it work? Just figure out a way of making it work. Because I see all these people online making money, doing these videos, living this flashy lifestyle. Why can't I do it? They're no different to me. And then that's what I decided to do. I burnt the bridges, like what Napoleon Bonaparte says, and that's how most people win the wars. They burn the bridges. There is no way back. The only way is forward. And that's when I started to actually take things seriously. I realized I wasn't putting in enough hard work. I wasn't studying as much as I should be. I wasn't listening to the right people and doing what they say. You know, if somebody said, okay, write down your goals, I wasn't writing down my goals. They said, look at your goals 3 times a day. I wasn't looking at my goals 3 times a day. If they said meditate, I wasn't meditating. If they said sit down for 6 hours and work, I wasn't sitting down for 6 hours and working. And that's when it clicked. I finally started doing that shit. Right? And now look, life's changed. You know, so I think that's the key thing is, you know, in life you have pain and pleasure. You either move away from pain or you move towards pleasure. So you have to decide what motivates you. Is it the pleasure of reaching those goals, or is it the pain of going back to the old self, or maybe staying where you're at and that continuing? And if you attach yourself to one of those pains, because at the end of the day, money is energy, right? And energy is, you know, emotion. Do you get it? So emotion is energy in motion. It's in the fucking name, emotion. So if you can put your emotion, direct it into something that you want to do, something that you want to achieve, then it works, right? When you put it your all, that's why you see some people that are just passionate about what they do. They start crying and shit, or they get goosebumps and stuff like that. Literally putting their energy in motion. And that's how they manage to become successful, you know? So yeah, like that, bro. That's why a lot of people say the most successful times and their pivot point is when they were down and out, and nothing seemed like it was gonna go, and they finally about to break, and then boom, shit cracks because they put their energy in motion, bro. They put emotion behind it. You know what I mean? Money is energy, bro, as they say. So yeah, I know it might seem far fetched for a lot of people, but you know, if you want to live unlike everybody else, you gotta think unlike everybody else, and that's how you achieve certain types of results. You know. Yeah, someone said, you know, change your life, you have to choose the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Exactly, bro. Exactly. But yeah, it's not like, it's crazy because it's not super deep, but it is deep. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy like that because life is not super deep. You know, you can have fun, you can enjoy, you can do whatever you want. You can, you can smoke a cigar, you can, drink alcohol, you can do certain things, and life's still gonna be okay. I just think it's just as long as long term you just have the right intentions. I think life is to enjoy, different things and be present, of course. But I also think, you have to. It goes in waves. You have to go through waves of just being locked in, cutting off everybody, and just setting boundaries with people and saying, "Yo, this is what I'm doing. These are my goals. This is what I'm focused on. If it don't work, it don't work. If it does, it does. This is what I'm gonna just try it, right?" And then, um, if it does work, look at where you're gonna be. The moment my life changed was when I sat down and I said, "Look, I can either." I'll speak to the camera. Maybe I'll make this a clip, right? Fucking hell. Look, the moment my life changed was when I sat down, looked in the mirror, and decided this. I'm either going to stay exactly where I am right now. I know that path. Finish school, go to university, get a degree, get a job, work a 9 to 5, climb out the rat race, maybe afford a house at best. Or B, I can take a risk on myself, work hard for myself, try different things, see what works for me, and just focus on what I'm passionate about. And maybe if it works out, I can become successful. Because the truth is, you can always go back to option A. University is always going to accept you. There are people that are 40, 50 years old that go to university. The job's always going to accept you. There's unlimited jobs. There's people that say there's no jobs. They're just lying. They're just lazy. But the opportunity of your future self is not going to be around forever. Opportunities come and go like the wind. Do you know what I mean? That perfect client or that perfect trade might not be around forever. And that's one of the things when people ask me, somebody said to me yesterday, they said, "Oh, Tyro, how can you invest in the coin and just hold it? And, you might round trip. And what about if you didn't take profit at the perfect time? And what if it didn't work?" I said, "Well, what if it does? What if it does?" Because the opportunity of crypto and meme coins will not be around forever. Some charts go to zero, yes, but some charts go up forever. And you look at the chart and your entries down here and your sales down here and the coins all the way up there. And you think to yourself, fuck, maybe I was a bit too small-minded and pessimistic. Maybe I should have been optimistic and thought about what could have happened. Right? So that's kind of what I think about a lot of coins, bro. So it's like, yeah, it's an opportunity thing, bro. That's the way I see it. But and does that mean you have to take ridiculous risk and not take profit? No, I learned that lesson. Always take some money off the top. Right? But it's the same thing with any good coin, bro. You only need a small portion of a big pie, bro. There are people that have, I don't know, 0.1% supply of Bitcoin, bro. Still did okay. 0.1% supply of Pepe did okay. 0.1% supply of Doge did okay. 6-7 did okay. XYZ did okay. And they all start the same. But we'll see. Meme coin's running? Yes, sir. Meme coin is running. Let's preach and more trading, boys. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. But yeah, great question, bro. If you ever have any questions like that, bro, don't hesitate, bro. I got you, bro. Yeah, nice. I know. We'll see if Bonk lists this. Isn't Lek the guy that works for... Thank you, been following me for a while. I hope I can achieve that frequency you got, bro. You got this, bro. You got this. Just want to say thank you again. Appreciate you, my bro. Appreciate you, my bro. Yeah, I see meme coin running. I think meme coin can do alright, bro. I think meme coin can do alright. Again, simple ticker. Simple tickers, bro. Keep it stupid simple, as they say. Pepe on Monad. Oh, no way they're running a Pepe on Monad. I don't even see it. Oh, Purple Pepe. I remember this one. Yeah, I mean, maybe they send this. Sure. Should I buy some? It's probably literally a tiny amount. Whatever I got left. Maybe it outperforms Monad. Monad goes down, Pepe goes up, I'll be happy. Meme coins running right now with $1,000. $500. Kinda okay. By the way, guys, if you're new, let me know. If you have any questions about crypto, meme coins, trading, general advice, let me know. Where's the 5-minute chart at? Back out the 5-minute chart. Look at that. Do I keep meme bags? Yeah, like this. Not always, though. Not always. Not always. I think you have to get a feel for when you want to hold a meme bag. 6.8k entry on meme coin. Wow. Gotta say, I'm more on the edge, traded autism, Mitch Frog, etc. side of crypto Twitter, and always looked at you as some normie. But gotta say, bro, I appreciate you. No, thank you very much, bro. I appreciate you too, bro. At the end of the day, bro, like the way I have my stuff set up is I can honestly say I make more money than most people in crypto, and that's because I learned from the right people, and I just understand business as a whole, right? The business of trading as well, and also the business of investing. You know, so I made mistakes, of course, over allocated to obviously coming out of the ICO season. This cycle, I invested a lot into ICOs. You know, I made trading mistakes as well, but then again, I could say maybe I was just learning trading. You know, so I made mistakes, but also like, you know, boys, at the end of the day, the only way is up, bro. And at least I keep it authentic and real, bro. I think if you can't, for me, I can't trust somebody if I can't put a face to the name. I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't know if you're a boy, if you're a girl, if you're real, if you're AI. I don't know, bro. I gotta put a face to the name for people I listen to online nowadays, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, I understand about safety and yeah, you're not trying to dox and stuff like that, but there's billionaires that are doxed. You know, there's YouTubers with 5-10 million followers that go ahead and, you know, are fully doxed and show their family. You know, I feel like that's an internal thing rather than an external thing, you know. Someone said I ran up 4 figs to mid 6 figures peak, Trump era, lost down there, all of it, but keeping faith. Facts, bro. Well, look, you can always make the money back, bro. The man makes the money don't make the man, as they say. You know what I mean? Ooh, good question. What would my strategy be to flip a 5k port? Good question. Depends on how much cash flow you have, bro. If 5k is everything, you got to handle that differently to if you're getting 5K a month. Do you know what I mean? Facts, bro. Money is everything. Money is energy, bro. Everyone should meditate on it. Bro, trust me, when you tap into that type of thing, bro, it's crazy, bro. Because you think about it, yeah? Who are the people that make the most money nowadays? They are not your traditional type of people that were making money before. Because now we're in the attention economy. So it's whoever can gather the most attention. But why is it that you can just have people follow you, give you their attention, and magically you get money? Why is that? Because attention is energy, bro. And energy is what? Money. Crazy. Do you know what I mean? How'd you get that buy sell window on the left? This one. So what you want to do is you go onto InstaTrade. It's on the bottom right of GMGN. So you go to the bottom, you click that, and then you can click settings, and then you can just select it, you know. Buy, sell settings. You can have auto TPs now as well. This works good for trenching. You can spread your buys and delayed sells if you're, you know, if you're going to be bundling tokens and stuff like that. You can add a custom RPC if you know about sniping tokens. It has the same settings on Solana, BNB, and then you can even add like trading presets on base chain, Monad, ETH, and Tron as well. So you can actually add all of these already. It's very, very, very interesting. No exchanges really have that type of shit, you know. It's tech that not people use. You use it right, you can get an advantage on the markets for sure. This is a bit. This house is a bit too hard, bro. This is giving like 5 a.m. on the back. That's a bit softer. This is giving Tulum. Yeah, man. If you was 16, would I be trading meme coins? Honest answer, no. I'd be deving meme coins, bro. I'd be deving meme coins. I think my little cousin now is like 18. I've been preaching to him for years now. Just dev coins, just dev coins. And it's hard for me to explain it to him and get it through to him like that is the method. And there's a lot of bottlenecks, you know. Oh, what about money? How much money do I start with? What about this? Or insecurities about, you know, creating content, or maybe, you know, doing TikTok, or maybe getting inside of the right audiences and networking with people online, right? But the truth is, making money is always going to have those barriers, whatever industry you go down. So best to pick an industry where there's no age limit to when you can start, where you don't have to worry about setting up a business, and you can just get started. And that is meme coins. And deving meme coins is the most asymmetrical opportunity that you can have. You know, the dev of TikTok coin, I think in the end, he ended up taking away about 40,000, you know, so that's insane. Meme coin is ripping right now. I'm at 1.2K right now. Let's go. How do you set a TP and stop loss? I don't normally. How do you even dev a meme coin? Great question. I'll have a YouTube tutorial. Maybe the mods can find it and put it in the chat. But I have a YouTube tutorial on how to dev meme coins, like literally step by step. I also have one on how to track wallets as well. My tutorials, as we grow throughout the years, are getting more and more advanced as well. But I'll be real, bro. I'm trying not to track wallets, you know. I'm just trying not to track wallets. But I do agree, tracking wallets are important. And if you got a good wallet, you got a good wallet. Do you know the only reason why I don't track it, bro? I'll be real, is because I stream. And when people see the wallets that I'm tracking on stream, they start tracking it, and then the wallets just come washed, bro. I've had wallets, but I personally gave them like 500 copy traders, bro. It's insane. Now, I don't know if you guys ever heard of Emulets wallet. What hap? What hap? What hap? Welcome to the stream, guys. If you're new here, this is the token I'm the most bullish on. TikTok coin. The thesis is pretty much simple. It is a token that revolves around TikTok. It is a new hashtag on crypto TikTok. We're having some notifications on some price movements. Monad. I knew it. Monad lower, bro. Bro, I missed this trade because I was live in the Overcoin. But look, that was a trade setup. Look, to the T, and I was offline, chat. Should have just set limit orders. Holy shit. Holy shit, boys. I can't sit and just watch that. No. Do you reckon we caught the move? This is degenerate. I'm gonna wait. I don't like trading like this. Let me catch a retest. Let me catch a retest. Hopefully. Got 61K in this account. So look, exactly played out. I was just offline. We swept the liquidity at the highs. So if you notice, when I entered that trade, where's my liquidation? Right here. So it's the same thing as when people entered this trade. Their liquidation was where? Right here. And it always stops out, comes down next day. Hopefully we get a retest, man. We can catch the move. I've been studying a lot of Wyckoff as well. I don't know if you guys study Wyckoff. I study a lot of Wyckoff, man. SPC is doing a madness right now, bro. SPC is doing an absolute move. $10 mil runner. Insane. Amazing. I think what I'll start doing is buying the dips on World Liquify coins after they're brought. Yeah, World Liquify coming like pump from, bro. Excuse me. Let me get a big. I need a... We're in our war. I'll go down and grab one in a sec. Do you think meme coin is next, maybe? How many holders we got? 1,000 holders. How's the holder growth? Growing. I bet Solana's tanking right now. Why is the market tanking like this? BTC broke down? No. ETH a little bit. Sol, yeah. I thought Sol would sweep the liquidity, bro. Sol hasn't really had a liquidity sweep. Like, I think Sol needs to pump because it doesn't make sense moving like this and not sweeping liquidity up here. Unless we're building up a move for higher. Like, unless we're building up a move higher, bro. It doesn't make sense. Like, Sol should be sweeping this fair value gap on the 4 hour, I think it's on. Up here. I think 4 hour the daily. Do you think, yeah, 100%, bro. We're in a USD1 season, bro. 100%. So the trick is, guys, whenever you see a 10 mil runner, is normally a sign like that Launchpad's gonna do well, bro. I thought that would be the case with Monad, but they just don't know how to run up Monad coins, bro. I think the team's getting ready for next cycle. I don't think the team is like I don't think Monad is a this cycle play. I think Monad's a bear market buy, bro. That's why I got it on my list. I'm gonna buy Monad in the bear market whenever that comes.
Good morning, guys. Day 2 of the official TikTok coin. I'm really excited. I went to sleep, back holding, just having fucking new buy orders open in case the chart dips down. Let me show you the chart. So overnight we had this retracement that got picked up beautiful. We nearly went to a new all-time high and tested it there. We have now 8,300 holders. Look at this holder count. And you guys are telling me that we're not getting outside money in this coin? Have you ever seen a holder count like this after one day? It's crazy, actually. Let me also show you on the post yesterday I posted here, I pinned it underneath it. We have gotten over 30 TikTok accounts out there posting about our coin, some of them having over 1 million followers on TikTok. And this was just day 1. Let me give you some insights on the back end. We got finally the CTO fees. There's some trouble with the dev, but I'm personally talking to him. He has made $50,000 in fees, so we're gonna take over now with the fees, because as you guys know, we do not have a bundle in there. We do not have a supply control in there. This is a fully community distributed project, so 100% of the creator fees are now going into the marketing. Let's get it started. Day fucking 2, we're going to 10 million.
Fucking hey, you heard the man. Completely agree, mate. Completely agree. I think it's important to remember that the last time this coin ran was in Asian hours as well. So hopefully we see the same thing. If you wonder what I'm doing, I actually got these blocks. So I want to start improving my mobility, bro. Unks is getting old, bro. I'm 26 right now, bro. So I don't want to be immobile by the time I'm 30 because I was trading every day. So yeah, I think while I live stream, I just try stand, stretch, whatever. Is it indicators you use for user volume? Yeah, I use volume and hold account. Now, I think those are probably the most 2 important metrics. Like, a lot of people use moving averages and blah, 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 but they're delayed, right? Volume's instant, hold account's instant, and if the volume's growing and the hold account's growing, that's important. Like, so the reasons at these points where I took profit, as you can see, obviously here you take your initial out, right? But I sold here and here. If you look, you can see the volume increased with the breakout, which means that it's a true breakout, right? Compared to being flat, and then volume increased here, and then price continued to go up, volume and price. So you can see volume increased, but the price also increased. So it's a good time to take profit. And then you can see after I took profit, we made a new high. And then here I took profit again, because again, hold account grew. Wait, sorry, it's in the way. Hold account's exploding. So hold account grew, volume increased, sell volume was quite high, so I started to take profit. You see inside and feel people sold. started to take profit a little bit into the buys, into the order book. And then now there's not really much point in taking profit, right? Because the hold account's going up, even though volume's going down. So we're back into accumulation again. You can see, and there hasn't been a high volume breakout. Even this high up here, it was a high. It's high volume, but it wasn't a breakout. So if the volume was up here, but the price was up here, that'd be bullish. But right now, it's like, it's again just accumulation. So for me, I'm just chilling, billing now. Goal for me today is simply to try and onboard as many people onto the token as possible. You know. I think how-tos and step-by-steps are going to be important for onboarding like fresh holders. I agree, bro. What's it called? The indicator. So what you want to do is go on GMGN and you scroll to indicators and you see holders. You can also filter by like top. See top holders have actually increased a little bit. There's not that much going on the other metrics. I just like holder count, to be honest. You can also add some markers. You can change like, you know, the colors. You can change market costs. You can add like KOLs. I like to have KOLs sometimes. Sometimes I like to have top holders, but see, top holders pretty good. No top holders sold last night, by the way. 0 top holders sold last night. 0 top holders sold on a downtrend. 1 holder sold, 4 sold on the uptrend. So yeah, very nice. Yeah, meme coin could run, but also it might not. That's the weird part about it. It's a good ticker. It depends if Marcel buys it, to be honest. I'm in a trade or waiting for limit to fill. I'm in a trade right now. Yeah, weekend is when everyone's active on TikTok and stuff, man. I don't really mind about Vamps because I'm interested in USD1 pairs right now. Should I go live on TikTok? Let's go live on TikTok. Oh, this video that I just posted is going viral on IG, bro. All right, let's see. Want to add a little B-roll. Let's see how we look on TikTok. GMGN, everyone on TikTok, welcome to the stream. Welcome, 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 everybody. What's my handle on TG? At the Crypto King. At the Crypto King. Guys on TikTok, let me know how it looks. Let me know how the TikTok's looking. Let me know how we're looking on TikTok. Is it okay? Can you see everything? Can you see the P&L? Yeah, it looks clean. Yeah. Hey, we got chat commands unlocked. We're streaming on all platforms right now. Everyone go smash the TikTok. We're also up on meme coin right now as well. Fresh trade. Smash the like button if you're new here. I just invited some random person to join as guest. Smash the like, smash the like. Welcome, 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 everybody. Miss Bro, someone said, bro, you're such a great for that TikTok call. I appreciate you, my bro. Appreciate you. People are going to be waking up soon, looking at their bags and saying, whoa, chart still up? Bullish. It's a good time to re-enter, in my opinion. If you're new here, this is crypto. You're going to have 400K. Well done, bro. 10x. 10x at all-time high, bro. Well done. Yes, Cupsy. Is that legit Cupsy? Nah, that's not Cupsy, bro. Is that legit Cupsy? Yo. How do I even see? I can't even see, bro. That's a legit Cupsy. GG's, bro. That's not really Cupsy, bro. That's not really Cupsy. Is this a wannabe Cupsy? Well, if you're pretending to be Cupsy, that is weird, bro. But I rate it, though. I rate it, I rate it, I rate it. But real Cupsy would know better than to call me broke, bro. He defo knows. Cupsy say he didn't have TikTok? Oh, so you're weirder. Oh, no. Actual username is Cupsy. Definitely not Cupsy. Oh, that's weird. Ew, what a weird guy, bro. Chat, what a weird guy. That's a shame. Shout out Cupsy, though. Do I think it's going to get to 1 billion? Nah, I don't think it's a billion winner. I think billion winners are hard to come by. And like, for a $1 billion runner, most of the supply has to be held by exchanges. You don't get organic $1 billion winners nowadays, bro. It's just like, doesn't happen. Do we TP here? How are we looking? Hold is 500. I'm just going to wait. And he's charging money for mentoring. Can I show TikTok calling my TikTok live? That's interesting, isn't it? That's an interesting concept. Of course I can, sir. Of course I can. How do you continue to hold when you're up? It's just about price targets, right? It's a weird one. I explained it earlier, but you got to have certain price targets in mind and goals you want to make before entering any trade. And then you set your levels of taking profits. So my first target was 5 million. That's what I said. We basically hit that. We hit 4.8. So I've taken profits on the way up. And then my next target is on this way to 10 million. I'll take profits on the way up. And then again, I think 20 million. And then I'll take profits on the way up and leave a moon bag. You know, so that's kind of my goal. My goal here. What's better to trade, BNB or Solana? I personally think it just depends where the volume's at. The market follows volume. No one place is better than the other. It just depends where the volume's at. My target, do I expect for TikTok coin? Bro, I mean, TikTok coin, I still think it can do 10, 20 million. You know? 10, 20 million. I genuinely think that. I posted a thesis on my Twitter today. But that's genuinely my target. It might hit there, it might not. Who knows, you know? How do you know when to hold and when it's going to dip further? So It depends on holder count and volume. So if the holders now are starting to dip, so if you look at meme coin, right? Meme coin, the holders are coming down. There's a divergence, right? Holders are coming down, chart staying the same. So meme coin doesn't look that good, in all honesty. It doesn't look that good. TikTok coin, however, the holders are increasing. If you look at it, the holders are increasing like this. They're going up and the price is staying pretty much in the same range. So this is accumulation, you know, whereas this one here doesn't look that good because the price is staying the same, but the holders are going down. It's distribution. You know, obviously it's super early for meme coin. Anything can change for it. But as a scalp, if I was looking to scalp, this is where I'd be taking profit. But for this one, I just want to be in a few USD1 tokens because I don't really have any in my portfolio at the moment. 20 mil is entirely realistic, bro, with this many holders. I mean, look, if you look at other tokens out there that have, you know, maybe performed well in the past, like maybe trending. I have my filters set up pretty good, but I'll restart it for the stream. So you can see let's find the one that's not in the weird billions. Let's have a look. So we look at Valor, Lemeo, SPSC, Sachi, USD1, right? So these are all major coins. So let's have a look at them. This one, Sachi, Pippin, SPSC. Proof really went to 3 mil. That is insane. So you can see USD1 has 11,000 holders. Lemeo only has 3,000 holders. Bear in mind, Lemeo is also at 3 mil with half the holders. SPSC, this isn't the right one. Pippin ain't the right one. Sachi's at 7 million or 22,000. USD1, major coin, 44 million, 10,000. This is the real SPSC, by the way, only has 4,000. So SPSC is at 10 million. If this is the right one, I haven't even managed to check like the whole way through. Yeah, it's the right one. With 4,000 holders. You know, and if you look at TikTok coin has 8,300 holders. So the distribution is absolutely insane. Considering it's only here, like 20k for 1% supply is like, or 28k is actually quite cheap considering the distribution. And it also means there's not one central person that can mash up the chart. You know? I genuinely think even if like, bro, even if I sold, it would affect the chart temporarily, but it would not end the coin. I think that's the key difference. When you have 8,000 people, if all of them buy $1, right? That is, what's that? 25. That's 0.5% supply, almost 0.5% supply from $1. You know? I'm in contact for Mexi listing. We actually get Mexi listing for free. So Pomfon actually list coins on Mexi for free, as far as I'm aware. So we should be Gucci for that. Yeah, SPSC has less than 4,000 holders, bro. So make it make sense. You know, the distribution is not good there. Why are my candles white? Because I think the only important thing on a chart is the price. I don't think that you need to have red or green. I genuinely think trading becomes like a mini casino, and the more you can reduce the little things the game puts in place, like for example red and green candles, like for example certain patterns that play out, you know, to catch retail. I think they're just not needed. If you can reduce as many of those things, it's important. Like if I was just a trader and I didn't create content, I would not have social media. I would not have it. Probably watch my favorite streamers here and there, but bar that, I would not have social media. It's irrelevant. Too much noise. Yeah, Monkey on USD1 looks decent. I don't want to trade too many new pairs today, but it does look good. If there's something really good, I'll trade it. Hey, shout out Marez for the #1 gift, the badge. I appreciate you. What's with crypto barely going up or down? I mean, sometimes it's because it's in a range. So sometimes like markets, like 80% of the time trade in ranges. You know, so they're going to be in a range, and then I wouldn't scalp Monad. It's a shame. I wouldn't scalp it though. But it is probably going to go down. How do I change my candle color? So you just double click the chart and then you can change the colors. It's up to you, bro. This is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor, brother. Oh, so that changes that, yeah? I see. Okay. Hmm. One second, I'm just going to change something quickly. How did I do it before? I overlay. I was changing the screen quickly on TikTok so you guys can see it better. Here we go. So we're still in profit on the meme coin trade as well. How's the hold account looking? Hold account still struggling to grow. Nice, breaking out here. Is Jack laying down? Yeah, he's definitely out for the count, man. Okay, up 80k now. Welcome, 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 everyone. TikTok meme coin tens of millions. Yep, I agree. I genuinely agree, bro. When TikTok 40 mil? I mean, it's possible. So I said, appreciate your streams. One of the top informational channels to watch. Thank you, bro. I try to make sure my channels are for information, like educational. You know what I mean? Rather than anything else. I think education is one of the most important things in any industry that you want to learn, you know? At the end of the day, education is key, bro. Just trying to make the chart look cool on TikTok. What's a decent size to play with? 0.1 or 0.2? Depends, bro. I'd say 0.1. You're coining the problem with the trenches. What do you mean, bro? I'm confused. Point 0.1 BTC. I think BTC can go to probably 40, 50k in a bear market. I mean, we went to 16k, so that's still like more than a 2x from the lows. Meme coin is ripping right now. A little bit, actually. You still not sell? No, bro. I'm teaching you guys how to hold, bro. You want to make good money, you got to hold. And like I said, I've taken enough profits where I'm happy at these levels. If we go lower, I know I'll still get 15, 20. And then if we go higher, it's 100, something like this, you know? Still can't find me. On what? TikTok? The link for TikTok's in the group. Or IG, you can put exclamation mark IG. Meme coin now is finally building up holders. GG Gunty, thank you for the number 2 gifted, bro. Appreciate you. Can I write down my TikTok? It's there. It's in the chat, bro. It's here. At KRYPTOKING Live. Looks like there's a few new people adding liquidity now as well. Bullish. I'm just reading the chat. That's why I'm looking down. But someone said, love your stream. Appreciate you, by the way. Also, when you drop knowledge and signals, but I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. In it, bro. We need a Jack Duval stream, bro. Tell Jack, turn on the stream, bro. Yo, who set up your OBS seeds? I set them up, bro. You like it? How many holders right now? I think 8,300 holders. 8,300. Insane. Just want to take a chance to say I appreciate you for the knowledge you throw to us for free, the honesty and love. Appreciate you, bro. How do you see the liquidity ads? So on the right hand side of the screen, there's an order book, and then you can see the people add liquidity right here, right here. Also, you can see the liquidity pool at the bottom. Right here as well, you see it loads here. See whale liquidity, fresh whale liquidity, snipers, top holders adding liquidity, etc. See liquidity, all people adding it right here. If they add like TikTok coin, that means they're that's sell pressure basically. But it's not like direct sell pressure, it sells on the way up. If they add Solana, that's buy liquidity. That means they're adding a lot. So I'm posting a clip, stream clip of me trading. And on this breakout up here, I seen somebody added 200 SOL. They kept adding like 16 SOL, 20 SOL, 30 SOL into LP. That was my sign to sell. I could sell into liquidity. And that's what meant that the price held up okay. I'm not really tracking Dino meme coins really. Okay, took P on this. 600 bucks, not bad. Let's go. Wow, we're breaking out now on TikTok coin. By the way, guys, if you do want to learn how to trade and you're new here, just let me know. I can help you out. Can me and Jack do a combined live? I mean, I'll try. I think it'll look a bit weird on the screen though. How does it look when you do a combined live? Does it look cool? Can you do like double live?
What up? What up?
Yo.
My TikTok trade's looking nice still. I took some profits last night, but
When it PSP, bro, pays for the tires on the Lambo.
yeah, man.
You know what I
I
mean?
told 75%, probably a little bit too much, but it's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Can always buy dips.
Yeah, it's true. I think if you do double live, it's two squares on the screen, like one on the right side, one on the left side.
Ah, so yeah, it might look a bit too tight then if you do.
Yeah, maybe.
Someone says, any recommendations? I've got a Mac monitor and a Mac Mini. Someone said, did I take profit? Yes. I'm selling on the way up, and I've been buying the dips. I put limit orders last night all the way down to literally like 2 mil, so that was nice. But I've been taking profits like when people add like major LP. You can see people adding LP now, a few more wallet buys, like $300-$400. I've been taking profits and then buying on the way up, etc. Sorry, selling on the way up and adding on the way down. I want to be careful not to sell too much supply. I want to try and maximize the gains on the move, but I also think it's important in general just to take profits, you know? 45 grand in a meme
Yeah,
coin is like,
many times.
yeah, but too many times round trip, bro.
Yeah, dude, me too.
Like I was explaining earlier on YouTube that like, bro, people will say, "Oh my gosh, he's selling," and then they'll laugh at you if you round trip. You can't win either way. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day,
Yeah, it's so true.
do you know what I mean? So what is that supposed to, oh, okay, you're a trader, but you can't trade, no? You know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean? But in TradFi, it's
You're not
normal.
allowed to do. Yeah, you're not
Yeah,
allowed to do that, man.
yeah. BlackRock in TradFi is normal. BlackRock will come out. I'm not comparing myself to BlackRock, but I'm just saying like they'll come out and they'll say, "Oh yes, I'm extremely bullish on the token," while they're literally market ordering selling at the same time. You know? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, selling billions.
Yeah, like literally the same time. But they just have longer time horizons. They'll be the ones to buy the dip as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yep. Well, they're smart too. They're selling on the profits they have. They're banking profits and buying more than they had before on the way down.
Exactly. Exactly.
I got a little trigger happy on hyper liquid last night.
Really?
Should have waited. Yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna buy it on the way down because that thing's gonna pop off. The only one I'm a little bit worried about right now is Zcash because I got a pretty big position in there right now.
Yeah, Zcash is weird, man. I'm not sure on Zcash.
Yeah. And I don't want to add to my position unless I have to
Bro,
because
never
I'm down
add
quite a
to
bit.
never add to a losing position, bro.
It's true, but if I have to, I might have to. We'll see.
True.
Because I have a bunch of spot which I don't care about. Whatever it does. It's most of my Zcash, but I opened up a trade a few days ago, and it's down like 75% right now.
No, low key, bro. I would just let it be, bro.
Yeah, I'm not touching it unless I actually have to. I only did 4x leverage, so it's not detrimental. I think we get a bounce on Monday though from on most everything. We think you're breaking all-time high before Monday on TikTok.
Yeah, I think so, bro. Day 2, and day 2 is normally extremely bullish. I mean, say we hit 4 million in one day with 8,000 holders. That means we're gonna hit 10, 11,000 holders today.
The only problem is the holders have only went up since in the last 2 hours by like 38 people.
Nice. Oh, in the last 2
Maybe
hours,
not two.
bro.
Maybe not 2 hours. Maybe an hour.
Where we at? It's up like 300, 400, which is good. It's just constant growth.
Yeah. Well, 8,000 holders, 8,500 holders is a lot for a meme coin.
It's ridiculous, bro. 8,500 holders is like actually ridiculous. Like coins went to 10, 20 million at that level. So with this level of
It's true.
bro, literally, bro, with this level of distribution, like as a size trader, it's perfect. As a size trader,
Yeah.
it's perfect. Like if you trade in size, you don't want to blast the coin when it has low holders and liquidity. This coin, constant people adding to the LP pool. Literally, someone just added to LP pool now, another free soul, and constant holder growth.
Is the LP making money?
Is this what we're doing now, guys?
Yo!
What's up, Ian?
Is this what we're doing?
We're
just
where you been, man?
making each other out.
Where you been? Oh my gosh!
What's
Wow.
up, brothers?
What's happening, bro? I thought you fully went offline. You know?
Nah, not fully, man. Not fully. You know,
Yeah, I haven't heard from you like a month, man.
huh?
Literally.
I haven't heard from you like a month.
Bro, just hit me on WhatsApp, bro.
Yeah, no, I know. I've been slacking too, man.
Ty and Ryan acting like they ain't got my number. They're just chopping 80 grand on a normal day.
Well, you know my name is T Skelly, bro. I got just do Skelly numbers on a regular.
Yeah, it seems like you're just getting that Rose Skelly anytime soon, bro.
You know what I mean? Ryan said, "Have you seen the new the new well, what's that new skeleton you sent me, Ryan?"
No, the Vacheron Open Sea ultra thin Skelly.
You got him on the
That thing
Vacheron.
Yeah.
I got yeah.
He's
You
trying to
gotta
draw
move
me
on to
out,
Vacherons.
bro. He's sending me pictures of Thanksgiving in LA, bro. I said, "Yo,
Malaysian money, bro.
you know what I mean? I'm coming like the Singaporeans."
But GG's though. GG's. That looks like a clean trade from here, bro.
Literally.
Well, Ryan, did you get in as well?
Yeah, I'm in. I only made 10 G's though. So.
No one wanted to give me the bird call. No one wanted to WhatsApp me, no?
Do you know what? I'm completely surprised at how big it's got already.
Huh?
I'm completely surprised about how big it's got already.
Yeah, bro. I didn't know this was an internal play, bro.
It wasn't. Do you know what I mean?
I'm
I was
looking at it,
literally
I'm
just
like, what the
live,
fuck?
yeah? Imagine this. Have you seen the clip? Have you seen the clip on IG?
Yeah, I just see it like literally like an hour ago.
Bro, in the clip, yeah, it's mad. I see the coin at 40k, like ape 10 soul. Because it was a speculation playing it, like they posted and it was like it's a new update. But it was LARP, innit? It's not a new update. The logo's been allowed out forever.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So I've ape 10 soul, got drawn out, Cupsy sold in my head. Bap on Bondon. I said, fuck's sake, right? Then I've checked and I've said, let me just check any other pairs, like see if anyone's rotated. There was this is the only TikTok coin to migrate. So I was like, hold on a sec, this is actually big, innit? And then like Jack was live on TikTok and on Twitter there's a big like drama right now about, you know, how do you get more traders? Because everyone's been getting smoked. Do you know, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it's like the only people left are like fucking Fortnite kids or like KOLs or just people just like chilling. Do you know what I mean? It's not really how it used to be where like everyone's just trying to run it up. Do you know? I used to be in like kind of calf, bro. Like 4 or 5 people are trading meme coins. Do you know what I mean? So people were like speaking about TikTok, like, okay, we just onboard people through TikTok because this trading thing is good, but most people are promoting funded accounts, and funded accounts is just not the one, bro, because you're just basically trading on leverage. Do you know what I mean? Like your whole account is leveraged. The money's not yours. You're only allowed like 2% or whatever.
And it's tight as well. The rules are tight.
Tight, bro. Do you get it? So it's basically like being at the bookies, isn't it? But meme coins is legit, bro. So it's just a matter of marketing, isn't it? So obviously it's all around TikTok. And then when I seen TikTok coin, I was like, makes sense, innit? Do you know what I mean? And then just ripped off. There's 8,000, what is now 8,400 holders, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, no, that's ridiculous, bro.
Yeah,
It's
so
ridiculous. It's looking like mainstream.
yeah, literally, bro, because there's not even 8,000 people on chain. So where the fuck did the 8,000 people come from?
That's what had me paranoid, though. I was a bit paranoid about that. I was like, how's that possible?
Oh,
Like, I know everyone's gone into like hiding, bro.
literally TikTok, bro. I think Jack had 150,000 views on just on his TikTok stream alone.
Who is Jack now?
This new KOL guy.
What, US?
I think European, you know.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I think European, like I think he's US based, but he trades on EU time, so I think he's in Europe, you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, I saw the video, man. That was a sweet entry that on there, man.
Bro, insane entry, bro, and just held it down. Like, bro, we ran to what? 2 million? No, the first run was just vertical to 2Ms, yeah? And then someone just like nuked off the chart, like ripped the chart down, bro, to like 1 mil. And I was just like, yeah, it just capitulated a little bit. And I was like, fuck it, I'm holding. Everyone just held it down and then just recovered and just went off up only after that.
No, I'm shocked, man, because you know already, bro. Soul don't hold.
Did you get it? Solana don't hold, bro. But we've managed to get
GMGN, I was so shocked.
Did you get it?
Well, Ryan, you in there as well?
Yeah. I put 26 soul in there.
When did you get in?
I was late because I was trying to port over some money because I haven't been buying any memes in the past 3 months. But I got in at like 740, 750.
That's decent. Where are you hedging this, T? Where are you hedging this?
Me, my goal is just to TP on the way up, but I think it can touch 20 million. And then I'll leave a moon bag from there just in case it does a madness.
I've already taken a shit ton of profits. I'm just gonna leave this shit. If it goes to zero, who gives a fuck?
First. Yeah, because you would have hit a 3x like a few hours ago, right? Or nearly a 4.
Yeah.
That's clean. It's a safe trade at the moment.
Yeah. It's true. I'm laddering into Hyperliquid right now though.
We doing some levs.
Yeah. I have a lot of spot now too though, because this is a spot game right now.
Yeah, first. Safety and spot.
Well, TikTok Live's mad because you can literally keep the live open while you just like browse around your phone. It's crazy.
Yeah, you're moving like the Chinese guys always selling something on there.
Yeah. Have you seen that? You get changed there, like yeah. I just start just pushing random memes on there. You know what I mean? They come up and they give you the name. You know what I mean?
Yeah, might as well.
Bow bow, show wow. You know what I mean?
People sending you roses and shit. So
Someone
weird
said-
on there, man.
Someone said this is not backed by a solid community. In my opinion, this will not go to 10 mils. What is a solid community? Because the way I see it is,
I see 8K,
bro,
bro.
the way I see it is, there's 8,000 people. 8,000 people, bro. I think that speaks for itself. I haven't ever seen 8,000 people hold a coin for 24 hours in the past 6 months. The average hold time went
Exactly.
from 5 minutes to 25 seconds.
Damn.
25 seconds. Do you know how like locked in you have to be to hold for 25 seconds and make like a justified decision? It's insane. You know, so
Yeah, that type of clicking is what causes arthritis, bro.
do you get it, bro? You get it. But how's the watch market going, bro? How's things been? I seen the sneaker market blew up. It's wrecked.
You seen the what market?
Oh yeah, no one's buying sneakers anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, bro. Of course. That's been on the way down for a little while.
I think the next thing that's gonna blow up is the trading card business because that shit's way overvalued.
What's that? The Pokemon cards and shit.
Pokemon, baseball, like these cards are getting ridiculous. The Otani card just sold for like 3 million. His rookie card after the World Series win.
Yeah, I saw someone sell like a Charizard, a sparkly Charizard card for like 20K, bro. I was just confused.
I think some of those things go for like hundreds of thousands, don't they? I don't know.
Yeah, I heard that as well.
Someone in chat
What's his
saying-
name? Spent a few million on that one.
Who?
The watch market's coming down a lot. At least it was Rolex anyway.
Is it?
Yeah.
bro.
Rolex
Time
is
to get,
tanking right now, dude.
Time to
Sub
get
retail,
Pave.
below retail.
Like the Land Dweller a couple months ago was 50, 54, 55,000. You can get them for like 29 grand right now.
What?
That's just an ugly watch, bro. That's an ugly watch.
I know, but it's just an example. And then the new Tiffany dial rubber band. I forgot the name of the watch. The Daytona. That's like a Tiffany color dial. That was selling for 220, 230. I think you can get it for 85 grand right now.
Everyone's just losing money, bro. Unless you're in stocks. Unless you're in stocks, bro. You've been cooked.
The only thing I'm not gonna sell is my
Six.
Nvidia, man.
Time to shop.
When did you get into video?
3 years ago, I bought Nvidia.
Oh, you're laughing.
Yeah. I turned 11K into like 780, 790,000 right now.
Jeez, man. God damn.
That's insane, isn't it?
That's a nice
Yeah, I didn't even think it was just like a shot in the dark.
Go to an entry level role.
I actually forgot it. I actually forgot I bought it until it started blasting off.
They're the best trades, bro.
Yeah.
Somebody said hold account and distribution. He said, so isn't that a lot of like sell pressure if the price goes down? Well, it's the same, right? All charts have the same amount of hold of a supply. So everything has $1 billion supply, so a billion token supply. So the more people that you have that hold a token, the stronger the token is, the stronger the chart is. The less people that hold it, the more volatile that it becomes. So as long as your core holder base is engaged and active, that's what's important. So if you have 8,000 people that are actively looking at the chart, engaged on the chart, then that's very good. Because there's a difference between like stagnant holders and active holders. So you're super Gucci. I think Jack started his stream as well. Everyone's gonna be happy, like waking up. Bro, I'll be so honest. I went to sleep comfortable with the fact that this could go to zero. Mrs. asked me, she was like, oh, do you not want to sell? I said, nah, I took 45 bags. Do you know what I mean? Diamond hands again, you know? Flan was like, I've been there before. Flan was like, I've been there before. You know what I mean?
We've been there before, bro.
You know what I mean?
We
So
walked this path 100 times, bro.
exactly. We're back here again. Do you know what I mean? You know, you're at roulette and you got that one gambler and he runs up a little bag. You tell him, no, you need to leave the casino. He said, nah, man, this was the one. I'm back here again.
Nah, man.
Right? But this time's different.
What did he say?
This time's
Fingers are
different, man.
tingling, bro.
You know what I mean? The fingers,
That's it.
fingers fucking whatever. The air is different. You know what I mean? Jupiter is in fucking retrograde. Do you know what I mean? Things are changing. Do you know what I mean?
Man, due to astronomy, you know.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I'm here now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was cool. And then when I woke up and seen it was almost at all-time high, I said, safe. We've actually got a good coin here. We've actually got a runner. So I think to say it's been 24 hours now, it's still up here. I think we've definitely got Pump Fund's eyes. We've already got listed on Pump Fund News. I don't know if this is the type of coin that Pump Fund want to push. Does it really matter? I don't know. But I know for a fact the coin now survives because something that survives 24 hours, everyone had the same experience as me where they go sleep, wake up and they say, oh shit, chart's still up. Chart looks bullish. So it comes to self-fulfilling prophecy at the end of the day. Let's see what Jack's saying. I don't know if he's streaming yet. What did you do? Tweet. What's my profit and loss at the moment? I'm up 81,000. Not bad at all. So far, I've taken out 37,000 of profit. So just about 50%. Someone said I slept safe on my TikTok
Okay.
vlogs. GG's.
I'm pissed at myself for not keeping money in a meme coin trading account. That killed me because I could have got in when he said at 125 last night.
Yeah, bro. It's because you're a Mexi, bro. I've been saying, man, come over to Blowfin, bro.
They just recently changed the process of it. I didn't realize that I had to like verify something. So I'm like sitting there waiting for my money to come in, and I looked at my email. I was like, oh fuck, I gotta confirm.
Someone said, am I risking 2%? Nah, I'm risking 100%. I'm all in. And if we lose this, then yeah, I'll have to go get a 9 to 5. That's it. Everything's game over. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm only joking. So I said, what's the next runner? I brought like actual meme coin. It's called meme coin, but it didn't really hold up. I'd probably look for USD1 tokens. Like, you don't have to like be locked in. I definitely don't think this is the market where you need to be like locked in. Like honestly, this runner was just like a random runner. Even I wasn't planning on trading the whole day. I was like, right, to pay 2-3 hours, make a little bit of log off. I think the best thing to do is just stay locked in group chats like TG, I don't know, WhatsApp groups, Discord. For those you guys that run Discord, just wait for like a decent coin to drop and then try get it on like day 2 or 3. Then really need to be locked in. And then personally, like I've just been trading size scalps. So normally I'll buy a dip, like for example with TikTok coin, obviously hindsight's 2020, but I've got the levels mapped out and I also brought out these levels because it's a clear support. You just wait, bid the support and get out at the highs, bid the support, get out at the highs, bid the support, get out at the highs, try and make $1,000 a day and then log off pretty much. And then when the big runner comes, you got a nice bank of money there that you put up, and then boom. King, were you DCA into this coin? I already have been. So I sold like here, and then I DCA'd here, and here. And I DCA'd here as well. But I'm not gonna... The thing is with like trading, if you're ever a top holder, the different levels of positions you trade, right? If you're trading as a top holder, you don't want to be too aggressive on the chart. It's actually more like FUD than anything else. You just want to like make your trades into the volume and then like DCA small back in, and then make your trades into volume, DCA small back in, and try and make as much as you can at the chart. Your unrealized gains is unrealized. So the only gains that you actually make are the ones which you actually secure. And even in crypto, like realistically nowadays, bro, it's only what you actually put in the bank, bro. Put that shit in gold or some shit, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Facts.
Do you know what I mean? But I got that wallet is looking good. And then all of a sudden, bro, I just bought 4 or 5 meme coins, bro. I'm thinking, what the fuck just happened, bro? Start looking at real things differently. Like, hold on a sec, I actually could have just bought like...
You could have bought a kilo time ago, bro.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking, what the fuck? It's not making sense. Someone said, can you explain the shilling part of the game? So, at the end of the day, the only positive effect you can have on the chart is getting more people in on the chart. Right? Even Bitcoin. I'm not comparing a meme coin to Bitcoin. Obviously, the protocols, the fucking technology, whatever is different, but it is the same thing. It is simply a narrative. That's it. It's not a shield to compare coin to Bitcoin. No, I'm explaining like, even if you look at the early holders of Bitcoin, why did that guy just sell $1 billion of Bitcoin? Let me ask you this. Liquidity, yes. But where did the liquidity come from? Well, the liquidity came from institutions buying and countries buying Bitcoin and adopting it. What was the original narrative of crypto? Future finance, countries will adopt it. Institutions will adopt it. Bro, back in the day, even 2017, that's the only time, that's when I first got into the market. In 2017, it was a joke that would happen. People genuinely didn't believe it. Even the most bullish people didn't really believe it. And the narrative played out. Do you know what I mean? Does that mean that it doesn't go higher? No. But does that mean that the main catalysts have played out? Yeah. Bitcoin strategic reserve. Do you know how crazy that is? Crypto president. The fuck? Donald Trump dropping a meme coin. What the fuck? You say that to anyone pre-2020, they would laugh at you, bro. They'll call you crazy. You'd be in one of them psych wards. Like, yo, this guy's lost his head. He's on the mamba.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
He's on the Manjanine.
You know what I mean?
It's a crazy world we're living in.
A crazy world, bro.
Hey, right, guy.
What's up?
How's Cully looking?
It's good, man. It's good.
After the fires, bro. How's the
I
renovation?
drove out there like during Halloween because there's a pumpkin patch thing I was bringing my daughter to,
That's a
and
bit
I
early,
mean,
innit?
driving through Malibu is insane, man. There's the PCH is ridiculous. It's completely leveled, and the waves have already like eroded the side of where the houses were. So there's literally just like a couple little stilts. It looked like no houses were ever there. Just it's rocks now.
Damn, son.
Yeah, that's crazy. There's so many properties for sale right now over there because they can't get permits to rebuild their houses.
So who's gonna buy them, bro?
Chinese are buying the fuck out of them.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
And Trump is letting that happen?
Everything Trump is doing, California tries to block.
No, fair enough.
It's like a war between the two. It's crazy.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah. Everyone I know in California, I'd say 95% of my friends are Trump supporters.
Yeah. The hell just happened there? Tried to watch a video and it flipping took me out the chat. So is ICE not active in California?
Oh yeah, dude! All the nannies in my neighborhood at the park, all the nannies that bring the kids to the park, they're all like they've all disappeared. They don't want to come to the park because they want to get to the party.
Safe, bro.
It used to just be a bunch of nannies, right? Now it's like just the parents. Funny.
I don't blame them, bro.
Yeah. I think Sosa's town has more ICE agents than anyone in Chicago.
I didn't really get that. When I went to Chicago, I didn't really see that much immigration, to be honest with you.
I think it was like one of the
that much.
sanctuary states or something. So like Denver and Chicago and New York and LA. That's where they sent everyone. They came across the borders.
Okay.
So they're sanctuary states. And they got free like debit cards and shit.
Yeah, because when I went to Shire in 2017 and 2018. It wasn't really looking that multicultural. I was kind
No, dude, it all happened after COVID and during the Biden time is when all that shit.
Makes sense.
12.8 million people came across the border during Biden or some shit like that. I think it's more. That's just what they documented was 12 point something million.
Kind of crazy.
Probably more. It's probably more like 20. If the ones they didn't find out about, you know.
The old man let in the whole world.
Yeah, that's why those two freaking U.S. Marshals or U.S. National Guardsmen got killed in Washington in front of the White House. That Afghani guy, who's like part of the terrorist group or some shit, shot him. Supposedly, like 5,000 terrorists got let in through the Mexico border.
That's insane. I didn't even hear about that, to be honest.
Yeah, it was like 5-6 days ago. They killed 2 National Guardsmen. They were just standing there, standing guard.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I can't believe Zelensky went back on his word today.
What did he say? Hold on.
Well, he originally agreed to the deal that was being made with Russia. I think it was today or yesterday. He's like, "Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna do that."
Why? What's the catalyst?
I don't know. He agreed to give up a portion of their land, like that was originally the USSR, or the just that small chunk that wasn't even theirs in the first place. At first, like I think it was like 5 days ago he agreed to it, and then now he's backtracking and saying he doesn't want to agree to it. So that war would have been over.
Yeah, it was probably after the call. His council sat him down and said, "What the fuck are you doing, bro?"
Well, he's going to lose U.S. support, apparently.
What the fuck?
Oh, shit. What'd you get me, dude? What'd you get me to eat?
Hey, eyes off, mate. This is serious. You know those little sandwich. Have you ever been to them sandwich places? Like, you know the place that just make like a fresh, good sandwich.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. They got a nice place in Thailand. Bartos make best sandwiches, man.
Nice. I took some of the turkey that had left over and made a steak sandwich today for dinner. That shit was good.
Ooh. Thanksgiving turkey. That's actually fire.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah.
So do you guys have a bank holiday on Monday as well?
In the US, I have no idea.
In the US? No?
A bank holiday was on Thursday.
Okay. So everything's back to normal on Monday then?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright.
At least for the next couple weeks until Christmas.
Yep, literally 3 weeks.
I
I don't really understand.
Someone in the chat
that.
said baked beans in the can here.
And then another week after that's New Year.
Oh man.
Literally.
Well, I know about baked beans. You know about tuna? You guys don't know about when it gets dark, but you gotta have tuna and spam. That's tough, bro. That's like it's tough.
Corned beef and rice.
Corned beef and rice, yo!
Oh yeah, corned beef, man.
You're right, in the hood, right? With the thing, corned beef and rice and a little bit of seasoning, and that is you for the day. That is you.
Sprinkle some spring onions on it.
Yeah, you do a cracked egg over that shit too, man.
Cracked egg, oh wow! A little bit of sweet corn. We're in the game.
That is Hood Chronicles, bro.
Oh man.
I was telling Dr. Crypto earlier today. I went to breakfast with my wife today here in LA, and it was $148 or some shit, and the food was horrible.
$148 breakfast.
What did you get? Like egg Florentine or something?
No, I had eggs Benedict, and she had some like short rib thing that was like whatever. It was bullshit.
Fuck it out.
I don't know how a normal person was out in LA to eat.
No way. I'd be eating fresh air.
Right?
Chopping the O2. I saw a video about you guys your most expensive food market.
Oh, Erewhon?
Arrowan, that's it.
My wife, that's my wife's favorite shopping place, man, for the fridge.
Damn, man.
You're telling me, man.
Your wallet is
she
in
goes,
trouble, bro.
yeah, she She comes back with like a couple bags full of food, and then the receipts in there. It's like $700. I'm like, what the fuck?
I watched it. One of the YouTubers made a video about it. Like, yeah, that place is a scandal.
That's where I get that $100 orange juice every now and then.
What does it taste like? Does it taste like it's from the Garden of Eden?
It's definitely better than your average orange juice, but it's not worth $100.
Fuck's sake, man.
That is a hustle, you know. Selling orange juice, $100. That is actually a hustle. Whoever started that actually has the method, you know. You got 10x markup.
Well, for the longest time, it was just one store, and it wasn't all over TikTok and shit. And it was one store in next to Farmers Market near the Grove in West Hollywood. And then as of like probably 2-3 years ago, they opened up more locations. It became more mainstream, and all these TikTokers started going there just to show off what they're doing.
See, TikTok has the method, bro. It's the TikTok era.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
that's just like all the bars in LA. If you like look at Barney's Beanery on TikTok, it was unpopular for a long time. Like it's always been a popular bar because that's where Janis Joplin died. But it had like its fall off, and then just as of like 2-3 years ago, all these TikTokers started doing videos there, and that bar blew up again.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite bars, though. It's like a shitty little sports bar.
What the hell? Hey, Ty, you always had a cat, bro? Oh, nah.
No. No, I'm new cat, bro. New cat.
I'm
just a little kitten,
come
man.
for your food, bro.
Bro, it's like having a child, bro. I swear, bro. Cat's actually on smoke. She had beef with a different cat. I just moved house, yeah, and there's street cats. I'm trying to show the cat like the cat's been treated too nice. Like you're not a street cat. You can't hang with those kids. You know what I mean? Street cat stood there all smug and that. Bolo as well, so a big looking Garfield cat. I'm saying, yo, cat's got me. Cat's got me.
Your cat eats lasagna.
Yeah, my cat's too posh for that. You know what I mean? The cat, I let her outside, and she's gone out, and then started trying to mess with the other cat, and the other cat just stuck it on her, man. And next thing you know, she's at the door, like, trying to get back in. I said, yeah, I told you. Can't be out there, like. You know what I mean? My cat eats pretty sandwiches and stuff like that, man. It's too posh. You know what I mean?
Yeah, your cat isn't scraping and scrambling for food, bro.
Literally, bro. Wow, we got a bunch of people coming by. Someone says my first stream since Trump. Holy shit. Wow, welcome back.
Bloody hell, bro.
How's your year been? How's your year been?
Yeah, he had to go lick his wounds after Trump.
Yeah.
Go bring his bags back up.
I had to go find himself. Do you know what it is? There was.
Yeah.
I can't lie. If Trump went the other way, bro, that's the same shit I'd have done, but I just look myself in the mirror and say, how did I just get rugged by the president? You know what I mean? What the fuck would happen?
Yeah. Well, I think more people lost than won on that coin.
Well, this is the thing. So, great question you said that, right? A lot of people say that Trump was the greatest onboarding event that we've ever seen, and that it made all of these people so many money. 95% of people that made money off Trump were the insiders. The rest of them, like me, were just degenerates that got lucky. If you continue that way, you probably lost the same amount of money. And then the rest of the 80% of the people who lost money, they all got rugged when Melania dropped. So Trump was not the greatest onboarding. In fact, it gave people a bad taste of meme coins, in my opinion. You know, people imagine logging on.
I think it actually got a lot of people out of the crypto market, to be honest.
Correct, bro. Imagine logging on and getting rooked by the president, and then finding out about it was done by a separate guy who made both of the coins and that has still not been charged. Actually got away with it. I wouldn't want to trade meme coins.
Yeah. Yeah.
If that was the first time
I made money on Trump, but it liquidated me on like $64,000 on one of my altcoins because the liquidity got pulled so fast.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I got lucky on Trump. Then I just got rooked by the African president instead for 60K, bro.
Yeah, dude, I got fucked on that one too, man.
President of the Congo. That was insane.
Yeah.
What's
And
that?
then the
CAR.
Venezuelan guy or whatever the hell it was, the Argentinian guy, he asked me too.
Right, Argentina guy just put a nail in the coffin, didn't he? He said safe.
Yeah, I was up like 40 something, $4,200 or some shit, and then it just dropped.
Bro, and that was Hayden again. I don't see how one guy can rook the entire planet and get away with it. It's insane. And you have people who sell like a little bit of X, Y, and Z and then just go to jail forever. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Where is that guy?
Bro.
Has he gone off the grid completely?
No, he's active, bro. He's not active on social media, but his wallets are just active, like spending money, doing this, doing that. He got bailed as well by Argentina. He got bailed.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Trump's been actually trying to get him elected again, as president.
Bro, it's insane, bro. It's actually insane.
But World Liberty Fi has been buying meme coins. Flannel.
Oh, has it? Which ones?
It bought one so far, but they're supposedly going to buy one meme coin per month. They're making a meme coin like reserve.
For fuck's
I
sake.
forgot the name of the coin they bought. I'm sure Ty made money on it.
How is that coin turned up yet? LFI anyway.
That's $16, I think. $15 or 15 cents. 15 cents right now. $15.98. But they're partnering with Aster, so I think it's gonna have a pump next week or so. There was definitely a reason why CZ got pardoned.
Of course.
Yeah, because he bought $1 billion.
Now he's in a headlock, bro.
Literally.
Exactly.
He bought $1 billion.
He's like, you owe me, bitch. Did you see Trump's kid showing their Bitcoin mining operation on his Instagram? That's just crazy. No, Trump Jr. He did a walkthrough of their mining operation they opened in Texas. It's massive.
Fucking hell, no, I didn't see that. You know?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like they're really, 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 really operating in the gray. Like,
Yeah.
What they're doing is like just borderline illegal, like borderline.
Yeah, but it's not regulated. They're not doing anything wrong right now. Until it's regulated, they're not doing shit wrong.
Yeah, but they're exploiting the fact that their dad's in office.
Literally.
Like literally.
Well, it's just like when they asked him during the campaign why he doesn't pay his taxes. He's like, because there's loopholes and I know how to use them. It's the same shit, dude. He's like, I use the same rules as all you guys use to not pay my taxes.
Bro, I need to leave this country, bro. It's getting tight over here.
Literally.
Yeah, you guys are regulating everything over there, man.
Yeah, man. The news.
You guys are turning into France.
Bro. I didn't even know France was like that. They're
Dude,
like,
France taxes is like 72%.
What?
Yeah.
That's like no survival, bro.
Yeah, that's what my boy who's from France. He moved to Barcelona, and he lives in Barcelona and Dubai, and Bali, because he doesn't want to pay taxes in France.
I don't blame him, bro. That's crazy.
They're actually after him too for his taxes in France.
Someone said he
Yeah,
left
now the
Holland
UK.
for this. Yeah.
Ty, you left at the right time. Now, if you want to leave, you get a 20% clamp. You have to say goodbye and give them 20%.
Oh
What?
What you
shit,
made. Yeah, bro.
that's crazy.
That's
What?
what's going on, bro. From 2026, you have to say goodbye and give 20% when you leave. England.
Oh, you gotta get out of there before the end of the month, then, dude.
Literally, bro. Literally. Then on top of it, from January the 1st, 2026, all the exchanges have to report your stuff automatically. All your crypto exchanges have to report to HMRC.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
Bro, it's
That is an
it's
L,
getting
bro.
real dark over here, bro.
Forget
Getting real
that.
dark.
Forget that, bro. You gotta get out of there, man.
Yeah, nah, man. Actively, I've got to get out, bro.
Let's go Dubs, bro. Dubai's actually cheap.
Take the
As long as
first-
you don't do nothing crazy.
Take the first flight to Dubai, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's looking like dupes, man. It's
Yeah,
looking
but-
like dupes.
You actually don't. You don't have to spend a crazy amount of money in Dubs, bro. As long as you chill.
Yeah. I know. Because there's a difference between living in Dubs and being a tourist in Dubs.
Yeah, 100%.
Complete difference.
Yeah,
Just
everyone in
grab an
chats.
apartment in the hills, bro.
Literally, bro. You just gotta be out of the way. You can't be in the center, city center.
Yeah, I'm not staying anywhere near Sheikh Zayed, bro.
Yeah.
One of my boys here in LA is moving to Saudi next year.
Saudi.
That's the good life. Why is he doing that, though?
Crazy business opportunities for real estate out there right now.
For Neon.
I don't know what he's buying, but he's buying a shit ton of stuff out there.
Their projects are looking insane. Their
Yeah.
projects are looking insane.
And apparently, you don't have to pay shit for them.
It's in
You
the
don't have to
middle
pay
of
shit
nowhere.
for what?
Like he's getting a 6 or 7 bedroom house that's like I think 7,000 or 8,000 square feet for like 500 grand.
What?
Yeah, because people haven't there's no influx into Saudi yet. The only the biggest tourism they have is going to the mosque for the pilgrimage at the moment. So that's why they're building Neom and all that stuff there, all those big projects which they're doing, that Red Sea project as well. But
They've got to westernize like Dubai did to attract any.
yeah, but it's contradictory though, man. It's a bit contradictory with Saudi, man.
Yeah, I
Because-
know, but that's the only way they're going to get people to move there.
Of course. They're gonna have to lift. Do you remember watching the first boxing matches which happened in Saudi for Riyadh season? There was no alcohol allowed. Now they've had to lift it and allow alcohol.
Yeah, that's what Dubai used to be like, man.
Yeah, I know, bro. I was walking with my girl, my ex at the time. Yeah? We were walking. We was about to get onto the boat. It was by the marina. A random man, one of these officials, came up to her and gave her a modesty card, bro. She wasn't even wearing anything. She was wearing a cover up and a bikini underneath. He gave her a modesty card.
That's crazy.
I asked him, what was she showing? Too much ankles. And this was only 2016.
Yeah, dude, that hasn't been that long. Even in Dubai now, you can't even really cuss in the street. You can get ticketed for cussing.
Serious?
Yeah.
That's fair enough, to be fair, bro. I don't mind that.
Yeah, I don't mind that either.
But yeah, the UK's. Oh yeah, another rule. Time, man. When you're coming back, don't come back with cash, bro.
Really?
If you spend from I think it's from 2026 as well. I can't remember what month it is. Basically, anything above $6,000, you have to pull out your ID for it if you spend cash. Anyway.
What? You have to put your ID. Bro, there's been another 50 soul added to the
bro.
fee.
$6,000 ain't even much, bro.
Well, you can't even get much for
$6,000
$6,000 in the UK.
Yeah,
Even
it's
inflation.
$9K dollars.
Yeah.
What the fuck, bro?
It's such a middle ground pricing as well.
Yeah.
But you can't even get a
It's
Fiat
all,
Punto for $6 nowadays, bro.
yeah, you barely can, bro. You might get one with a mileage of 140 or something.
A little high mileage.
Yeah.
High mileage, no road tax.
Yeah, the UK is getting real dark. And that's just off the top of my head, bro. There's like 12 new implementations from the HMRC.
Bro, the amount of LP just being added right now is insane, chat. I don't know if you guys can see it. That's easily 100 sort of LP being added.
I've been watching this little chart going up. I kind of wish I didn't sell that dip this morning. Wish I just added to it, but oh well.
Yeah, if you're trading this, you can literally just add funds to the LP and just farm it, bro.
Where's the LP?
On GMGN at the bottom. It says LP pool.
Wifey wants to go to Vegas next week. I don't know if I can do it now.
What'd you actually do in Vegas? Never been.
I mean, you go see a couple shows, whatnot. Mostly I just lose money gambling.
What'd you pay? What'd you pay? Like a roulette, blackjack?
Baccarat and sometimes blackjack, and I play craps a lot too. Craps is my favorite.
Somebody said, "What is this coin?" This coin is TikTok coin. It's basically a coin that's an index of the entire TikTok. It's going viral right now on CT mainly. And it's also getting posted a lot on TikTok. I think there's been like 50 or 60 videos already from yesterday posted on here. So yeah, it's pretty big as a whole. And I do think it's going to do okay. If you guys remember Rismus, this time last year went to 100 million. I don't think we're in that type of market, which is the reason why I think 20 million seems about right for this type of token. It's a lot easier of a shill as well. Like Rismus is like, don't really make sense. But TikTok coin, just it's an easy show. Yo, this shit's about to break all-time highs.
I think it will. Take a little profit there.
Yeah, I would take P again at like 5-ish mil. Because 5 and 10 is so close, bro.
Yeah.
Once you break 5 mil, it's the 5 mil blocking it. Once you break 5 mil, you're so Gucci.
I know. I'm hoping actually Vashron doesn't get as popular as AP. I want it to stay exclusive. People are. I know more and more people are talking about Vashron right now, which is shitty.
The price is going up.
Yeah. I mean, kind of. They are. I mean, they're getting harder to get now, which is annoying. But they just, I think a month ago, they came out with the most complicated watch movement ever in history, and people didn't even realize it in the watch market unless you knew.
What's the watch called?
Oh,
Constantine. Well, that's the whole brand.
yeah, Vacheron.
Hey, Flano, have you been selling much watches? You still in VC?
Vacheron Constantine, most complicated movement. The 57 260 model, Vacheron.
What's flying high? King coin out of King. What, did you never crypto King coin? Send me supply, bro. Oh, this looks crazy.
It has 41 complications. No one's ever done that shit before.
That's crazy. 41K USD.
No, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. It's like $2 million.
The one with the weird strap. So I said, "Where's Jack? He's awake." Hey, thank you for sending the rose. I appreciate you. Sending the roses. Appreciate the gifted, guys. What's the P&L? 90,000 now or 87?
It's the watch. It's called the Solaria Ultra Grand Complication, double-sided.
Someone said, "Bro, will you teach me? Do you currently trade meme coins or don't you trade them yet? Let me know." Do you trade them or no?
I sent it to your Telegram.
Let me have a look. Oh, that looks beautiful. What the fuck?
It has two sides, dude. If you can get a different picture of it, how you can see both sides of it, but it's fucking sick. This just tells you about the watch.
It looks smooth.
Yeah, $2 million, man. Better be.
Yeah, watch it come with like a thin strap as well, just to rub it in.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a little Velcro strap.
They have 13 patents on it, dude.
I gotta appeal my live stream. I've been restricted on TikTok. think I gotta do 16 and over. I mean, I'll leave it up to Jack now on TikTok. Let me try. Let me stream again. Wait, I'll tell you what I'll do. Is King any good? I'm not sure what King is. I'm in TikTok coin at the moment. That's what I'm in. Let me check. I didn't see another coin called King. I might short Monad in a sec. I'm gonna try getting on the short for Monad. Alright, we'll put $100 already.
They say you're short in Monad.
Yeah, I'm just pushing it on this retry on this retest side. It's already broke down, but I know. Let's see if we get a continuation. Just a quick scalp. Fuck it. I'm gonna take it. I'll take the $200. It's made $200 in like 5 seconds, but I'll take it. Fuck it. I missed the main short, but I was streaming, of course. Which I'd rather have this trade than whatever I was gonna take on the other one. But now it's gonna be like catching a falling knife both ways. Should get some boost for TikTok coin. Yeah, sure, but we can get it. I mean, we got 20K in the market wallet already from 1 day of fees, you know.
Bring back Prime Cup Seat. Bring back orangey meme coin flipping YouTube videos. Bring it all back, man. I need this market to go the fuck up, please.
So it's a TikTok new all-time highs comment. I mean, it looks primed, bro. I mean, it looks primed. Obviously, volume's not going to be the same as day one, naturally, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. If you're just tuning in, welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everybody? We've got a bunch of people. Wow, bunch of roses. Appreciate you, appreciate. If you're new to the stream, welcome, everybody. Stick around. Stay tuned. You're going to enjoy the show. Make sure to like the stream. Make sure to subscribe. When do whales normally start getting in? I mean, they did last night. I seen this guy buy 40,000. Not that. Not even KOL. I think it's top. Here. 33,000. So he aped. He also aped again on that dip. So there's two separate wallets. This guy's up. This guy bought 45k. This guy bought 39k. So two major wallets buying right now. So again, normally you have accumulation, then you have a breakout, and then once you have a breakout, that's when you start to see the retail start buying again and hold account explode. So I think we'll range between 8 and maybe 8.7 thousand holders, and then once we break out, that's when we'll go to like 9, 10, maybe even 11,000 real fast. Because people's theses will change from, let's say, a 5, 10 more target, they'll go 10, 20, 30 more targets. It's kind of like how it works. GM Pogga, how you doing? Atrik, how you doing? Welcome, 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 welcome to the stream. I'm literally just chilling, live trading right now. Shout out everybody on streams. You can let me know if you have any questions or anything like that. We've got about 4 more hours of the live stream, so let's lock in. I'll also see if we can find any more cooks as well. We made $1,000 and $200 on leverage just then as well. So said bullish. I got in, didn't say a penny. I stayed up watching all night. Bro, me too. Even when I went bed, bro, I just found myself on TikTok, bro. I was watching fucking Jack. I have 2 phones. Like I have a separate phone for like social media. And I just sat on this phone just watching the stream. I thought it's actually such a vibe, isn't it? Especially like TikTok live chat's very good. Is Jack live yet? Let's see. No, it's not live yet. I did more at 40k and 67k. Ah, nice. GG's, bro. Good trade. Nice. If you're new to the stream on TikTok, welcome. YouTube as well. Twitch, welcome, welcome, welcome. Bunch of LPs still being added. How much did you buy? I brought 3,000. You can actually see it at the bottom. But I brought a little bit more in and out. So the brought price increases. Originally I brought like 3,000 for my first bar was at 10 sol, and then I added to my position over time. Welcome to the stream, everybody. When am I planning to TP? So my target is 20 mil. So I'm just going to TP on the way up. We'll see how it goes once we get breakout. If we get breakout with high volume and we start running like 6, 7, 8, I'll just trim out a little bit on the way up. Normally it's like a fractal. If it's actually a runner, it will be like a fractal. So you have this run up like this, and then it will probably be the same again. So you'll go up until you find a ceiling. And I mean, it might even be a 2-3 day cook. We'll see. Yes, sir. I'm still in the game. There's literally nothing else to buy anyway. GMGN, someone shilling green. When coins got 15M plus, like this, the community doesn't usually take crazy volumes coming off 2-3 days. When coins usually got 15M plus, like this, of community coins, I don't know what you mean. But the volume's already there. Like, there's already 6 mil of volume. I think now it's probably way more, maybe like 10. There's a lot more volume than the market cap, which is extremely bullish. That's what you want to see. So it doesn't take long for, like, quote unquote whales to get in. You can already see they're already getting in. You can see by this block here. They're buying, you know, so they're already here. My trenching filters, I don't really have anything too crazy. These are my filters. I have a whole YouTube video on it, which is better. It'd be funny if Jack goes live at support level, literally. Yeah, Jack Defo suspended. Why is he suspended? Why would he be suspended? I checked his TikTok. It's not suspended for me. I messaged him on TikTok. I messaged him. It says suspended. Oh. I'm going to make a TikTok Val up here. Is that your smoke alarm? No, it's for Monad. Monad chart. This looks bullish. It's only on the 4 minute though. No, I'm happy with this. I'll leave the trade. Yeah, I'd like to have like a loud trade alert just so I don't miss it, man. Wow, the anticipation for Jack's stream is insane. Can I take a look at altcoin? Yeah, what chain is it on? What was your first big trade and how did that change your perspective? My first big trade. I would say it was ShopX. ShopX, it was a private sale. I invested like $4,000. And then at all-time highs, it was worth $400,000. It was insane, did 100x. So I was extremely bullish on crypto when I seen that happen. It changed my perspective in a lot of ways. Obviously, it was a private sale, so I didn't get a full distro, but I managed to pull out a couple $100,000. And since then, I was hooked. I was just hooked on crypto after that, bro, because I was working long hours. Even though I was making a lot of money, I was making like 15, 20K a month. I mean, I was hooked on it after that. He is for everyone. Chad says, what's my entry? Yeah, good question. So my entry is all the way down here. This is my entry. This is my average entry. Bear in mind, I've been buying more. So I brought more at 40K, then 50K, then 100K. And then since then, we've just been rallying nicely. Oh yeah, so my average entry is super low. Super duper duper low. And the thesis was super simple. I actually have a clip somewhere over here. My thoughts and thesis on TikTok coin. It's been about a year since I've done one of these videos. 1 second. And you need to convert them to actually buy. So the TikToks. And people were literally asking, what is the CA? How do I buy? To explain to you guys that first things first, this is literally how we found the token. I was actually down $99 all in. Came to our picture that you get. Where is this clip at? Into the stream. Here we are. Into the stream. The first TikTok coin to ever migrate. So one of the things that people say at the start, and it's one of the things I've seen from new traders out there, they say, well, I've seen this narrative before, or why is it that it's like that? And if you've known. So yeah, that was me getting into the coin. Originally, I was down like $100, $200. Then I was down like $300, and I just stuck with the thesis. Now we're here, you know. Obviously, we wouldn't be here without a good team. It's good. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. The community is good. The whole account's good. Everything is looking Gucci. Slightly reused token. E is for everyone, maybe. Maybe. How much up? 84k? Yes, sir. I've sold like 45. I'm just chilling. When am I gonna sell? What's my target? My target's 20 million and above, but I'm gonna take profit as we go up. I think it's important to always take profits on the way up. I'm not gonna clip a downtrend like right here, but I'll clip once we start running small amounts into the order book. And try to keep a good price. If it doesn't run, it doesn't run. You know, someone said Jack never takes profit. I mean, there's different styles of traders, right? Some traders, you know, don't need to take. He doesn't need to take profit because he's making money, so he must be selling somewhere, right? Why is it resistance level? It's at support level right now. Resistance level is 4.8. Right now, it's currently at support. If this coin makes you and back it over a website and a Telegram group, will you buy into it? No. I don't know what you mean, bro. He went from 140k to 60k and now 100k in gains. Yeah, but the thing is when you're trading, you can't account for unrealized gains, right? So I know a lot of times when people see a P&L, they think that is like their own real money. So when the P&L is fluctuating, they feel like they're making or they've lost money. You only make what you have secured. And if you're confident in your own personal ability, like if you're like, right, cool, you know, I make 100 grand a month, so is 100 grand really a lot to me? Then it's not. It's all relative, you know. And that means you're gonna have to round trip a few 100k P&Ls. That's a part of it. Like I round trip thousands of dollars all the time. That's because I make thousands of dollars a day, you know. So yeah, it's all situational, you know. That's why it's important to take profit. Facts, bro. I mean, me, like, I've already done a lot of those types of coins where I've held the bag and I've really ran it. So I'm not really like on the side of just bag holding and trying to hit like a home run. But I understand it as well. I also understand it. So I said, how am I up 80k? So I brought this TikTok coin. It was originally down here at like 100k market cap, 40k market cap. I bought it yesterday. It's only been 24 hours. Once I got in the token, I had a thesis. The thesis was that, you know, right now a lot of people are talking about TikTok. TikTok basically runs the entirety of the meme coin sector. And then it really caught on, ran to as high as 4.4 mil. And then now we're here at about 3 million. So it looks pretty good. How much did I buy? I bought about $3,000. Oh, no, actually $2,000. I bought 10 SOL and I've just added more and more. Like I took profit at the highs, added at the lows, took profit, added at the lows, you know. What's a good entry if you want to get in? I generally think here, wherever the support is. So you can see we have clear support. Then we kind of dabbled around with it. Support again, broke it. Resistance, back into support. So I like this range. I think this range is very good. Alternatively, you can use the volume protocol. You can see the volume protocol says about 2 million. So I think between 2 and 2 in here, basically, like 2 and 2.7 is good. Good levels. You have high volume here, high volume here, high volume here. Like, doesn't matter what you think about indicators. That indicator just shows where the volume is. That's where people are buying and selling. So it tends to be a good point to get entry, you know? I was thinking about starting meme coins, but after your streams, I don't think I want to. Why, bro? What's wrong? Anyone in the comments thinking you should put 20 bucks and take out 20k for a few? Yeah, that's not how it works. That's not how it works for sure. It's been a long time since you see 1000x. And even with 1000x, like, it'll actually upset you more. Because you'll think, oh shit, I just made 1000x. I should have had like 10 grand and just stop trading forever. Where can you learn the strategies to trade? You can check out my YouTube channel. You find it over here, YouTube. You can go ahead and check it out. We're fluctuating by thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars in the P&L are fluctuating right now. Did you and Danny start TikTok coin? No. I was literally live streaming and brought it live on stream. I didn't start it. So 5k is up 130k. Yeah, 5.4k to 84k. Not bad at all. Someone said, all right, bro, you clearly read TikTok chat. No, I have all the chats on one chat, bro. It's just because that chat is like kind of like bumping right now. But what's your question, bro? Sometimes you just gotta ask the question 2-3 times, bro. Because I have like YouTube chat, TikTok chat, normally Twitter, but also Twitch on the same chat. Come and look at altcoin. I already answered that question. I basically said no, but I'll check it for you, bro. Like, for me, I don't know what to tell you, bro. It's not that good. Yeah. I don't know. Where'd you get your hair done? What do you mean?
What did he say?
What do you mean, where'd I get my hair done, bro? That's fruity, bro. I do it myself, bro. I get my hair done myself, bro. Chart looks spectacular. I hold a moon bag. Nice. Nice. King, check out Grinch. Mega Fruit Loop. What the fuck is Mega Fruit Loop? Up 1k from 40. Well done, bro. Well done. GG's. That's what it's about, bro. What would you say is a decent budget for 4 days in Phuket? Not super luxury. I would say 4 days. Including accommodation or without accommodation, bro? A full point at 4.4 mil. Oh, yeah, that's crazy. 4 on the top, 2 on the side. Literally, maybe like 400 on the top. You know what I mean? Nice. Welcome to the stream, everyone. The 84k P&L is total, including what you sold for you. Yeah. So it says like brought, sold, hold. So I hold 47k. Now you have to remember, trading is a weird sport because it's like when the chart goes up, you wish you bought more. When it goes down, you wish you sold more. That's just trading psychology, bro. There's nothing you can do about it. So you just have to like take profit on the way up and just make sure you execute the plan which you came into trade with. My first prediction of the coin was 5 million. We hit that target and I've got 50% out, right? The way I see it is I'm confident in my ability that I can turn 50K into 500K. I've done it before, right? So, you know, I'm happy with the profits. Now it's a game of, okay, what's next? Well, I need to wait. I need to wait and be patient. See what comes on day 2 and day 3, you know? Can I short this? You can't short meme coins, no, bro. You can't short meme coins. I mean, if you don't know that you can't short meme coins, you probably shouldn't be trading. And yeah, probably would be a bad one to short. I mean, you can paper trade short it though if you want, bro. You can take the short side. You prefer taking short? I mean, to be fair, bro, if it's like an altcoin or obviously a meme coin, I mean, short makes sense. As long as it's in a downtrend. This really isn't in a downtrend. It's an accumulation. You know?
What you saying, you Indian man?
What are you saying, bro?
What you saying, my boy?
Bro, I'm gonna have a nap in a minute though.
How's the market is?
Market's volume slow, bro.
Nothing has really came out.
Bro, no, I made like 1,000 bucks on like one of these USD1 coins. There's a few like USD1 pairs. Ah, damn.
Okay.
Wow.
I gotta lie to you, bro. TikTok is just gonna accumulate at this range. To be honest,
Agreed.
like if it holds off, if it holds this floor and keep holding this floor, like for like let's say days, then we're gonna see probably a breakout in this zone on there, bro.
So said Tyro, send me your wallet. It's on KWall scan, bro. It's on KWall scan. I think I was top 3 yesterday. I love it when people say I'm not being negative, but they say something negative, bro. Just admit you're being negative, bro. It's fine, bro. Wait, Jazz licked off today. What the fuck? On June. What the fuck is June?
Oh, you gonna get off already?
Yeah, in like hour or so. Probably not even that. Like probably like half an hour.
I
I
mean,
want to have a
I
power
do
nap.
get it.
It's Sunday, innit? You know, missus doing the
Yeah,
missus.
it's Sunday for you guys. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. It's kind of cool though. I get it.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, how is Cubsy awake again? Innit? Cubsy is like locked in, bro. Bro, it's your TikTok account? Yes, sir. Welcome. How did you find this, bro? Did you just bump into the stream? That's interesting to know. You just join in from anywhere? I believe consolidation. Yeah, I think this is good accumulation, bro. It's not really distribution. We already had a period of distribution at the top, right? Between 4 mil and 2.7. So now we're back in the range. So it's good. Holy shit. It will go in an horizontal way slowly to 9 mil. Me too. Me too. I think similar. I think similar. I wouldn't be surprised to see it really, 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 really catch motion, you know? It really wouldn't surprise me. We've been hustling a lot as well, bro. I got so many like things in place. We've got some TikTok people making more and more TikToks. I think we've got 20 grand marketing budget now as well. So that goes a long way with influencer marketing, bro. 20K is like 200K of ad spend, bro. Well, I saw the coin at 200K market cap, faded thinking it's another TikTok BS coin. Bro, you should have been on my stream, bro. Where was you, bro? What's going on? This is why you gotta pull up on stream, bro. Would have, could have, should have. Yeah, bro. Well, you can get a dip, bro. At the end of the day, a chart is a chart. If it goes up, if it goes down, it's the same thing. If anything, it's an easier chart to trade, in my opinion, than anything else. You know, just try to get the lows and not the highs. Be patient. You can set alerts on GMGN as well. You know, if you right click, you can set your own alerts on GMGN like this. You know, and then you can set them like above, etc. So you can set your own alerts and then price levels that you want to get in at. You can set limit orders, etc. What exchanges do you use and how do you start trading? So go to my YouTube channel, literally right now. You can do it while you're watching. And just go to my YouTube over here. It's The Crypto King. You see the channel, The Crypto King on YouTube. Or it's the link in my bio. And then you'll be able to learn how to trade. But I've got a bunch of tutorials on there. Everything you need to know. GMGN, etc. Right? It's the best way to start learning. You own GMGN or get fees? I own GMGN. Bro, GMGN made like $1 million a day. I probably still would be streaming, but yeah, $1 million a day is crazy. Grinch Mist, I see you, bro. I see you. It's a good coin. 7K entry on meme. I know, bro. I can't believe that. That's the thing. It's just copy traders, really, though, isn't it? It's just copy traders because he made like loads of money on Wojak. How do you reinvest profits from your first big trade? What I just take it out, bro. I'll be honest. Nowadays, I just take it out. I just take it out and I put it in USDC. I put it in a ledger or somewhere. Do you know what I mean? I think that's always the best course of action, bro. If you ever make a big trade and it's like for me, 100K is a lot. It's a lot of money, but it's not like a massive trade. Like if I made like $1 mil, $2 mil, I'd even say like 500. Like is a good number, you know. But anywhere above that range, I would consider that like a big trade because you don't get that often. I take that out, bank it, and then even at this stage of the market, when the market's down, again take it out, boom. And I think the bigger the trade, the longer the break you should take. You know, honestly, like if you take a massive trade, I think you should take a longer break. I didn't really upgrade. I just bought a MacBook. You know, nothing crazy. The best way to swap SOL to USDC through Jupiter, then send to Ledger. Yeah. That's exactly it. That's exactly like what you want to do is you take Solana and then you can swap it like wherever you want and then you just send it directly to a ledger. You know, and never have too much money on a specific exchange or anything. Do I hold any alts? No way, bro. Like alts are so dry, bro. The altcoin market, I was short alts. There's no alts worth holding. Trezor, yeah, I have Trezors. I also have Ledgers. Ledger and Trezor. I think there's some of it's like Apple. I don't think Apricorn, but there's like other ones. I don't really use them. What about ETH? Not even ETH, bro. I honestly don't think ETH's that good. Like, I don't think ETH is all that, to be honest. Why would I buy Ethereum? What's the current narrative? TikTok, bro. Luckily, for those of you guys on TikTok, you have the alpha. That's the current narratives, bro. We're in Asian hours, so there's not that many new coins. That's why I'm just sitting in the OG right now, but like there's meme coin, and yeah, I brought like meme coin and like some other coins, but I mean, bro, it's just copy trading, bro. Like this coin was there, there's like 80k, no one was buying it, and get one buy and then insta up, you know. Big Boat's actually holding up okay, so this seems like there is actually a reasonable coin out there. Someone said BTC and Sol only. All platforms, bro. I will just transfer over to each and every one. I was trading on Monarch yesterday. Gave you a follow. Thank you very much, bro. Check out my latest TikTok I uploaded. It's quite good. I'm a little bit shadow banned on this account, but it is what it is. I don't know if it's that deep. We'll find out. Looks like we're settling at about 8,000 holders, 8,300, which is very good. Very, 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 very good. I think Jack's going live soon as well. And in terms of the stream, I think today, guys, I'm just going to kick back and relax. I don't think I'm going to do a 12-hour stream today. I'm going to go out with the missus. It's Sunday, you know. So it's a recommend Ledger, yes. How is it, bro? I am a new subscriber here. Oh, welcome, bro. And a big fan. Appreciate you, bro. I was hoping to get some knowledge on how to use GMGN and trade with beginners of 20 bucks. So first things first, like I said, join GMGN. You'll find it in the chat. And then with 20 bucks, bro, I will just be deving. So go on my YouTube and look at the dev meme coins and then just dev. Just have fun deving, making coins and posting Twitter thesis. You can make a new Twitter if you want to. And that's kind of the angle I would go for it. But all in all, guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys. I'm going to head off now. I want to go sleep. As you can see, like I'm slowly getting tired. It's because it's midday now. So it's like peak heat in Thailand. It's very hot. So I'm going to have a nap. If you're still active, I think Jack will be live later. So shout him out. Tell him KRYPTOKING sent you. And yeah, all in all, guys, I generally think TikTok is the bid. Still, like, you know, I woke up early. I thought, I'll review the chart. I'll see what the sentiment's like. I'll check the Twitter. Everything looks Gucci. So I really think this actually has legs to go. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. And I will see you either tonight or tomorrow. Peace. One love.